we're good. I'll just wait for it to pop up here. Says we're starting. Mom needs some men.
I was gonna say, where's this happening?
I think my mini should be a Barbie.
But you're a dude.
True. Maybe we could get out General Custer.
Ha! You're an Instagram mom.
Oh no.
Hang on. I'll show you the picture that I've used.
There we go.
Your nails are very sparkly.
All right, we are on.
Hi everyone.
Welcome everybody to this episode of The Bard's McGuffin.
Hey.
You may notice that it looks a little different right now.
Hi.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, so Grady's sister is getting married tomorrow.
That's not me.
Congratulations to... Oh, sorry.
Shame.
So they.
Congratulations, Charity. Yay!
So Grady is at the rehearsal dinner right now. Sam is having date night with her boyfriend. Kelton is something.
Probably having date night with his girlfriend.
Yeah, different person.
Or homework.
Or homework.
Yeah.
Either way, he's got a date. It's either with a girl or with homework. It just...
Yeah, so that leaves us with, oh no.
The very bottom of the barrel.
Jacob Ardeen commented, I have been waiting. So we have a special guest this episode. Hi, hello. This will be your mini that we'll be using.
Nice.
I can't even see that. I don't think he's fat enough.
It's also a girl, so
Rotund
no.
enough. Oh, I guess not.
So, in the last episode, Yggdrasil rushed off to the orc camp to finally accomplish any of his goals, and he was ambushed by several gnolls.
Exactly, 7 gnolls.
7 gnolls. Meanwhile, Gregory, not knowing what was going on, followed Halon, as Halon was indignant on the idea of helping an orc god and rushed off into the other direction. Chakal, not liking Idris at all, bummed around the arena for a while until she started realizing that bad things were coming from the orc village, and Idris was in for more trouble than he knew about. Before they could reach any of that trouble, Idris fought and felled 5 of the 7 gnolls there. Thank you, I forgot what they're called again. Hyena men. And fell victim himself.
Yeah.
The rest of the party...
166 damage, then dead.
The rest of the party caught up to him eventually,
just
just in time to see that he is very dead and to avenge him.
Or loot him.
Or loot him, in Chakal's case. They all decided to rest there for the evening, and that is where we will pick up this episode of The Bard's McGuffin. So,
cue intro music.
Bum, bum. I don't have intro music. Bum, bum. Mission Impossible theme, apparently.
Why do we always default to that?
I don't know, because
Every
it's
time
great.
we go to hum something, it's like Mission Impossible.
That is why that is his ringtone.
He even has Kelton doing it.
So, well, that was a thief thing. It made... Alright, anyway. So, Chakal.
Yes.
You wake up. And
That's good.
camp is set as it was last night. And everyone else is still asleep. It's about, you two aren't there.
Oh.
Everyone's still asleep. The fire smoldered away.
It's because I'm not there.
Stefan is pitched forward on his face at the moment, halberd still in his grip, as if he just fell asleep where he stood on guard.
So
The horses are asleep as well.
I roll Stefan to his back, consider looting him, but decide he's not actually dead and might be offended by this later.
Do you?
Not quite dead yet.
But he looks pretty dumb like that, so I'm gonna roll him over.
He
He still looks dumb, but it's fine.
flops over.
I decide to not take Halon's horse since he got mad at me last time I did that.
So
All
you
right.
take Stefan's
So I'm gonna
horse.
take Stefan's horse. It's a rental.
Smart move. It's a rental.
You do perceive that the horse Halon rode in on is not actually his normal horse.
Oh, it's not.
Yes.
I take the better looking of the horses,
All right.
or the hardier,
All right.
more impressive for riding into on an orc camp. looking horse.
All right.
Notice that no one has woken up and the sun is starting to really get in the sky. Aside that there must be lazy or something.
Is Gregory still a giant?
He is.
Oh, is Gregory there?
He is.
Okay, I attempt to wake up Gregory, but that doesn't work, obviously. Unless we make them all NPCs and...
You shake him, there's no effect.
Okay, I decide that they must be all cursed or something, but I don't really care because I'm kind of preoccupied by this whole
Maybe they're dead.
orc camp business. They seem to all be breathing.
Okay.
So I leave the other horse to look after them.
The horse is asleep.
Right, the horses are all asleep.
We're all asleep
We're all
here.
asleep. Well, we're not here. We're in a different place.
Fine.
A better place.
So I decide to mount a horse
All right.
and ride off for the orc camp.
It's
All
still
right.
asleep.
It's still asleep.
Roll dexterity saving throw.
A sleep buck?
You can drag the horse, maybe.
19.
All right. You get on top of the horse, and the horse falls over. You leap off of that horse onto the ground as the horse and continues to sleep.
They're horse
Okay.
tipping now.
I go to the other horse and start poking it.
You poke it. Roll an animal handling check.
Eight.
Yeah.
You poke the horse. It twitches a bit as you poke it.
Twitches.
Still asleep.
I start looking around for a rudimentary whip so I can just crack it near the horse, try to wake the thing up so I can ride off towards orc camp.
Are you lazy? Can you not just leave?
She
I
is
can't.
lazy.
Oh, okay.
Roll
know
an
these things.
investigation check.
I just
My
want the
first
horse.
thing. Yeah.
17.
So you find in your pack there is some rope you could consider using. There is a switch nearby as well. You start rummaging through everyone else's stuff. And you feel a small tug at the hem of your boot. Just a little tug, 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 tug.
I shake it off.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Thought we
12.
were there.
All right, you woo a while away, shaken free, but unharmed. You're about 5 feet away from her right now.
What would you like to do?
Roll initiative.
You being serious?
No.
I run back over and tug harder.
I reach down
Okay.
without thinking much about it and try to adjust my boot. It seems to
Alright.
be getting stuck in the mud.
All right.
Grab onto her wrist.
All right. You make a grapple check.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
so close. That is a 1.
You
Not a natural 1, just a 1.
You just kind of slip off her finger. You do feel, however, something slips off your finger like a ring being pulled.
Yeah. I noticed this and wonder if I've lost any valuables.
Okay.
Being Chakal, I don't know if I'm wearing any valuables, but
Excuse me.
I look down and see.
Do you have a teeny tiny little voice too, though?
Well, I mean, it does kind of sound like it, but not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Okay.
Please, sir, can I have some more? That's about what I'm going for. I'm just a little orphan boy. That's basically what I sound
Orphan,
like.
as in
Orphan is
frequently? Or
well, no,
Fragrant? Fragrant?
I am a frequent orphan. My parents just keep on dying on me. Well, yes.
Anyway, so I look down to see.
You look down to see a elfin-looking chap, about 4 inches tall, wearing some, like a green tweed suit, like a big old backpack just crammed full of all sorts of stuff. Basically.
Okay.
Curly brown hair, green eyes. I currently tugging as hard as I can. Excuse me, but have you seen my friend Torin? He looks like this. And I pull out a tiny little sketchbook. It's like this big.
That would be half the size of you.
Well, I'm like this big.
Okay.
So it's like that big.
Okay, I conclude that whatever put everybody else in his magic sleep, I somehow also ingested and that I'm hallucinating.
That mushroom stew last night was real good. I mean, if you
Hi.
haven't seen him, that's all right. I'll just keep on wandering around. We got separated, you see. We were out here in the wilderness doing something for somebody. I don't remember what. Torrin was the one who always remembered things. He was really good at remembering. He has these two big round things on his arms. I don't remember what they're called. He called them something fancy, like shoes. I think they were shoes. I believe that's what he called them. He had big shoes. Have you seen a man running around with big shoes? He's a giant like you. Have you seen somebody at least resembling that description?
I decided I'm dreaming, so I decided to play along. Totally! I totally saw Mr. What's his face with the big shoes.
Torrin.
Yeah, Torrin. We go back, like way back. Yeah, I was talking to him the other day.
What luck. Well, then do you know where he is? Could you point me in the direction or perhaps take me there? That might be a bit faster. You have much longer legs than I do. It would probably take me weeks to find him.
He got married.
That's funny. He didn't tell me anything. about
Married or
this.
buried?
Married,
Okay.
I think.
You know, you'd think you know a guy, and then he just runs off and gets married and not even telling you.
Yeah,
Right.
rude. Just, but, that's Torrin. Yeah, that's
Torn the rude.
Lawrence
You say
for
Torrin
ya.
the Rube.
About this time, you notice a halfling, curly brown hair, graying a bit at the temples,
We go to the same
big
bar.
jolly belly, walks in.
You're not
Do you
Torrin.
notice that everybody else
Hello, miss. This is my voice. I don't know if I will keep it. Hello, miss.
Hi,
Are you hungry?
are you Torrin?
No, that's
No,
not
I'm
Torrin.
Waffle and I'm so happy to feed you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm done with eating weird food, but
Oh, but you haven't tried my bread. Would you like some bread?
I feel very hungry for a drink, so
Oh,
sure.
I think you.
Is
I
this
think
like
it's
you
like-
person bread or me person bread? It's
Do you have two voices?
What?
I'm down here.
I don't see you.
This
Don't
is
see you.
a
Let me
gibbet.
step over here.
I
Step
run.
over here and see. I don't see. Are you? Do you
I
have
reach
two
down
voices?
to the small and green man and
Jump in.
pick him up. No.
Oh, a grape.
No, I'm not a grape. I'm Spriggan.
Oh,
Pleasure
has
to
a
make your
name.
acquaintance. Yes, I have a name. What's
Pleasure to-
yours?
None of your business.
Well, none of your business. My name is Spriggan.
Spriggan, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm
It's
sure
a
you must be
pleasure
hungry.
to make your acquaintance. I'm actually not hungry. I'm looking for my friend Torrin. Have you seen him? He
Well,
looks
that
like
works
this.
up an appetite. Oh, very fine. I can't quite see that, but I'm sure he's quite a handsome
Well,
man.
I mean, if I had a canvas, maybe I could. If I had a canvas, maybe I could make something a bit larger.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I think
I
somebody.
could make you some bread, and you could have quite a large canvas there. I could slice a slice of bread for you.
That could work.
I think that would work. I can make a dense loaf.
Do we have tents?
There are tents.
I have a tent.
You could just paint all of these tents. That'd totally be cool.
But it
Okay.
doesn't smell
I
as
don't
good as my
actually
bread.
It's more of going to be a sketch. I have charcoal pencils.
Oh, cool. Yeah, just knock yourself out, dude.
It's going to have to build like some scaffolding if I'm going to do.
In the meantime,
Do you
try
want-
this bread.
Oh, where did this bread come from? Did you just carry it with you this time?
No, I made it.
Could you-
Just now?
I'm a baker. I am very, very good, and I like to satisfy my friends.
Could you break me off like a crumb?
Well, here, stand on this piece and just take what you like.
Okay. Could you
Yeah,
move me over?
okay.
Thank you.
Chakal, make a perception check.
Okay, because I'm still convinced that this is all a dream, so I'm just like, sure,
My
whatever.
bread is quite dreamy.
I'll try
Perception,
some of the bread.
You hear.
18.
All right.
That's amazing.
You hear off in the distance.
Take this blueberry out of my pocket.
As you look
Eat
over,
the blueberry.
you do see some ropes behind a hillside.
Some ropes.
Robes.
It's covered in berry juice now.
I'm quite satisfied.
Well, friends, this has been a lovely time, but I have to go now, so bye. I go on,
Wait, you
jump
know what,
on,
Tor?
jump on the other sleeping horse, because I
Can I
forgot
help?
that it's kind of asleep, and
What is
start
that?
kicking it, trying to make it go somewhere.
Okay. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
I know. I'm also
What
yelling
did you
giddy
say
up.
your name was? Waffalago?
Waffalago.
Waffalago.
18.
What is that?
18. Again, this horse falls over
Oh,
and
it
you
seems to be a dead horse.
hop over to
What's a horse?
quite safely.
That is a horse, and it seems to be dead.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this or my companions. They're all really weird today.
Are they dead?
Not that I checked. If they are
I
though, I
will-
call loot.
It looks
I don't
like
think that
they're
seems very honest. Here,
Wait.
have a muffin.
I take the muffin because I still think this is a dream.
Fresh blueberries from the forest.
I shall go investigate the bodies.
Alright, so roll investigation check.
6.
I don't actually remember what this
They
means.
are bodies, and while these are mostly giant folk, there is a giant goat creature among them.
It's a monster.
No, it's Gregory.
It's a Gregory monster.
No, he's a tourist.
Does he like bread?
Probably. I don't see him.
Feed him some bread.
He's
This is-
asleep.
Oh, that could be a problem. But do you know, my
Maybe
bread
he gets the
smells so
midnight
good.
munchies.
It smells so good. It might wake them up.
Go for it. I'm getting concerned that the robe dudes are getting away, so I'm going to try and get these guys distracted and then run and ditch them.
Well, none of your business. Could you please take me to Torin now?
Yeah. I'm not totally sure which way he went. So
Well, if he had told you about the wedding, then I'm sure he told you the venue as well.
yeah, it was more
Since
like an elopement.
apparently I'm not important enough to be invited.
It was more like an elopement.
The cinnamon might wake them up.
Try that. Why don't you help whatchamacallit with the cinnamon?
I don't know what cinnamon is.
I'm gonna.
It's a spice.
Oh,
I can find it wherever
okay,
I go, so
so-
it's fine.
I
Good.
would like to run
Fine
off
cinnamon.
Shakal,
and ditch them.
as you're about starting to run off, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 1.
Alright. You take 6 points of psychic damage,
Oh my goodness. Okay.
and you start hearing. You can make perception checks if you want to.
Wait, all of us?
Yes.
What does that mean?
So you
Roll
the
the
d20
standard.
for that
No.
big one.
Roll the
And
big
we'll
die.
add our perception, which for you is a +1.
Dear me.
So
6.
15.
Ooh, I rolled
6.
So what do I
terribly.
say? What do I do?
Just tell Ben the number.
What number did you roll?
15.
15.
10.
Alright. You. What languages do you speak?
I speak common, halfling, and thieves can't. Shh.
Okay. You do not understand this language.
Okay.
What language? Oh, you didn't hear it. Never mind.
I only rolled a 10.
I rolled
You
a 6.
okay? You don't understand what's going on, but you just hear.
You rolled the same. but my modifier is better.
It sounds all watery in your ears as you're not really paying attention to it, and then suddenly there's like a sharp spike of pain inside your head.
Lag.
Here's some garlic. You should put it in your ear.
As you look up, you see this like almost scarecrow-like creature standing there and away.
I pull my greatsword and start running after the thing.
All right, you do so.
Well,
So-
none of your business go?
I don't know where she went.
She just,
But she didn't finish
just
her bread. And she left
whoosh,
half of
and
her
then-
muffin.
Torin runs off all the time, apparently, with women.
Poor Torin. Poor Torin. Do you think he had any food in his knapsack?
Probably. I mean, I have food in mine.
That's good. Doesn't have very much in yours.
So what you guys doing?
Well, I suppose I'm going to. Well,
I'm standing here wondering what to
perhaps
do.
we should go after her, because,
I'm afraid she'll starve.
yeah, she doesn't seem to understand how to eat food.
I don't think she does.
We better make sure she's alright.
Oh
You
yeah, I
sneeze
still have a
on
muffin
yours.
in my hand.
Better make sure that she doesn't choke.
I'm getting off with a sword and a muffin.
Seems
I
appropriate.
have some fresh cranberries. Oh, and as we travel along, I can find some miner's leaf lettuce.
I can make berries.
Can you make berries?
I can make berries.
Are they edible?
So are you chasing after
I
Paul right now?
Yeah. Well,
I
I mean,
don't know.
she's chasing. If you could put me on your shoulder, will you get there a little bit
Certainly, I would
faster?
be happy. I would be
Thank
happy
Alright,
to
you.
do that.
So
So,
I'm on her shoulder.
You can ride in my spoon.
You rush over to the creature
Yep.
and you look at it. It seems to be this. It has this like burlap sack over its head with one eye hole like ripped out. It looks more almost like a rat chewed through the bag.
Creepy.
And there seems to be no eye behind it, but it's just this baleful fire shifting back there.
Spoopy.
And it's just not moving, it's just kind of sitting there, waiting for you to approach.
Am I in close enough range to attack the thing?
You are.
Okay, I swing with my sword.
Roll an attack.
Okay.
I wish I remembered what these were. I don't
It's
remember
okay.
what they are.
That's why I have this. So that we can
Total
see
20.
these.
Total 20. You take your greatsword and you swing right through the creature, no effect.
Okay.
It does not
Here
move.
are
I
All of them
swung
has
through it,
nothing
it didn't
forward,
move,
so
and nothing
nothing
happened to it?
Yes.
That's freaky. Does it start talking to me?
It's not doing anything.
Okay, it's not an animal, so I can't talk to it.
That is correct.
You don't know that.
Well, it doesn't look like an animal. I think I'm gonna stop and try to decide what to do when do I hear them approaching?
You do hear them approaching, yes.
I decide that they should probably not face this thing.
Okay.
Not that I care that much about them yet, but
We're dream people.
you're dream people, and that's weird. Oh wait, this is just part of my dream. So I turn around and I'm like,
Fly.
guys, there's a creepy thing behind me. I turn around because just because I said that in my dream, it probably is gone now.
It's still there.
I turn back around. Guys, there's this creepy thing. You should probably go elsewhere.
Go on the offensive.
Do you think
Go
it's hungry?
on the defensive.
I don't think it's alive.
Oh.
But do you think it's hungry?
Well, if it's alive.
If so, it probably doesn't want
no,
whatever
not
you've
alive.
got.
What do you
Wait.
think it eats?
Well, I think it eats us. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Torin knows more about this sort of thing than I
Well-
do. Normally, when something's not alive but moving, you try and make it so that it stops moving. Because then, you know, it's like in the negative and you're bringing it back up to zero, which
Yeah,
is
I cut
better.
it up with my sword.
mean,
I think
positive
it's best to
numbers are-
stay positive.
Exactly.
It's best to stay
I mean,
positive.
you know, plants and things, they grow up. We don't like
Positive.
going...
I turn and look at the thing to see if it's moved.
Perhaps I could.
What does it look like?
It hasn't moved. It appears to be a scarecrow-like thing.
I don't know what a scarecrow is.
And it has this burlap sack over its head with what looks like a rat chewed out.
Well, it
one
doesn't
hole.
seem to move very fast. We could just
I
leave.
reach for the burlap sack
Excuse
and
me?
try to pull it off the rest of it.
All right.
Excuse
Because I think
me.
this is a dream.
We must.
Excuse me.
Yes.
My name is Spriggan. Have you seen my friend Torin?
It doesn't react. As you go to grab your hand, right through it.
Is
Oh.
that an illusion?
Well, then it's nothing.
It's
It can't be
probably just an
hungry.
illusion. You can't be hurt by illusion. No, wait,
No.
yes, you can be hurt
Well,
by
it can be
illusions.
hungry, so we should just. Leave.
Okay, so I saw some dudes
My
in some
job
cloaks
here.
earlier, and
By the
I
way,
think
Natalie
we should go.
Crofton's here. Say hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Um,
My name is Spriggan. Have you
Natalie,
seen my
are
friend
you
Torin?
hungry?
I say, guys, let's go that way, and I charge off in the direction
Wait,
that the cloaky
Some
things
of us
went.
have shorter legs.
You're on my shoulder. What is the problem?
I'm referring to you.
I'm going as fast as I can.
And I'm
You know,
running.
Torin was a much more worthy steed.
all right. So as you guys start bounding forward more, you come across a fairy circle, circle of mushrooms,
Oh.
Don't do it.
Stop!
Let's dance.
and
I edge around it.
in the middle of the circle is this burnt, blasted out area, and you see what appears to be a like a lunch basket that's been overturned.
Is there a red hood next
Foul.
to it?
Cool.
Foul. Who would do that?
I go to loot the lunch basket.
No.
Okay.
Step inside and disappear. No.
Roll an investigation check.
Yeah.
4.
4.
Foul fiends.
Oh man, you don't find anything of worth except for this blueberry muffin that's somehow in your hand.
I eat the muffin.
All right, it's delicious. It's a really good muffin.
Of course.
Well, yes.
I feel like that was a really good muffin for a dream.
Yeah.
What?
Off we go! And I chase off again.
Wait!
Wait!
Just right in the subway.
So, are you doing anything, or are you just continuing to follow after Trevor?
Well, I mean, we could look and see if there's anything of import. Maybe there's clues. Torin's always
In
talking
a
about,
basket?
or the fairy circle, or what might have caused this burn stuff. Torin's always saying that we should fight with our heads and not with our fists.
Well, perhaps there's a
there might be some truth in that.
Perhaps there's a bottle of wine.
So you want to check out the lunch basket?
Yes.
Roll an investigation check.
Could I help?
Sure, you can help. So, because you're being helped, you get to roll twice,
So you roll this.
and you take the bigger number.
Ooh, that was good. So you roll again, because you might get higher. Okay, so the first one was
18.
18?
1 plus 1.
that.
You
19.
find, it appears to be whatever
Thousands
was
of gold pieces.
whatever was in this
I'm good at that, actually.
whatever was in this area, some explosion or other weird thing happened, and whoever's here scattered. But you do find a burned journal in the lunch basket. A couple of notes seem to be pages been torn out to use as notes.
I think they were eating beans.
The magical fruit.
That's right.
I do know that. I do know what that is.
Okay.
Torin swears by beans and bacon. I
Well,
feel
you're
like that's...
riding on my shoulders. So
I hope that
prefer
Torin
you
knows all this
avoid.
stuff about his character.
So now what?
Well, I suppose we chase after the none of your business. And
Well,
try
what do
and-
we do about this? It looks like we should probably take the notebook.
Oh, there's a
It might
notebook?
belong to someone, a journal.
Oh, well, maybe we should read it.
And
maybe...
it's bigger. There might be a blank page in there, and you could scribble on it.
Well, no, I was thinking more maybe there's a if found, please return to...
Well, there's that. But then you could draw a larger picture of Torin. And then
Oh,
we
yes, that too. We can do
That's
that.
true. We could do that. We could do that.
Let's do that.
We should take the journal.
Alright, you take the journal?
Yes.
What do you do with it?
Open it. Open it.
Well, we can't put it in your sack, can we?
Well, no, but we should
Well,
at
we
least...
could put it in mine.
Yes, but we should at least look and see what's inside.
Oh, well, that's a thought. So we open it up and
Yeah,
we read
alright.
it.
I need to know what's inside.
Flipping through, you see that
Maybe
there's
there are
a,
recipes.
Well, that would be interesting. Oh,
you
maybe.
roll a, I guess, investigation check.
I
So
do.
roll the d20. Add the investigation modifier.
+1.
Total of 5. You don't find any recipes in there.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Um,
But that's fine because I'm quite good at making recipes.
But you do find near the very end a
Blank page.
a bit about how
Jakala
they
must
found this-
never know of our...
you find there's a page writing about how they found this perfect picnic spot, but there's always this weird old lady who wanders around it, laughing every once in a while. It really kills the picnic mood. But
Why does laughter kill the picnic mood? Why do you think that should be, Spriggan?
I don't know. Maybe they're ageist. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. You giants have all sorts of weird notions like age, money, race. It's very strange.
The
Politics.
strangest of all, hunger.
Politics
There's no
I do
reason to
not
be hungry.
understand.
No, it's best to stay out of it and just feed
I also
people.
don't understand the idea of making your own home or food.
Well, food is comforting. Didn't you enjoy that blueberry?
Well, I mean, it was nice, but it just kind of seemed to ruin the blueberries.
Let me make you a cake. Oh, I could make you a raisin cake. I could make you a fig cake. I could make you a figgy Newton. Would you like a figgy Newton?
I don't know what that is.
I will make you one and then you will know.
Whatever happened to none of your business?
I don't know.
Maybe we should...
as you look around, you see that she's just kind of like running Looney Tunes style from tree to tree to tree.
Perhaps we should run along and intercept her. She's going to get very hungry running around like that.
She's going to trip or hit her head.
Yes.
I mean, she is a giant, so, that's a lot easier for her. I mean,
She fall
I have
really far.
very low center of gravity, so it's very hard to trip me.
Mm.
And you deserve that.
4.
She trips and hits her head.
Oh, the poor dear.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
But
Are you all right?
I
None
come
of your
to and
business.
think I'm waking up for real.
All right, so you
none of your
Weird
business.
dream.
Are you hungry?
You had a slight crack on your head.
Have you, a wound?
You really should, take it easy. Don't rush headlong into danger, because otherwise danger will rush headlong into you. That's what Torin always
I
says.
can cure your wound. Have you a wound?
You're an actual person.
Yes, my name is Spriggan.
Are you hungry?
You're also an actual person.
You ate the muffin.
What? That was a real muffin?
Would you like a cake?
I don't know what
I
a
can make
muffin
you a
is,
figgy
but I
Newton.
assume it was real. Not like that thing earlier. That was an illusion.
No.
That was
No,
also a
no,
real thing?
No, that's a scary thing.
Oh, the scary thing. It's nothing. But we did find.
We found a
did find
journal.
that journal. We found a journal.
We found a journal.
It's very pretty, and I think that at the end
It was
there is a
written by
blank
ages.
page, and so Spriggan can draw a bigger picture,
Yes.
and so we can see.
So that Waffalago can know what Torin looks like. You already know Torin, so I don't need to draw you a picture.
She's lovely.
Yes. Oh, yes.
But
so
I
it was
still-
written by ageists who were very upset about this old woman who was walking around their picnic site and mumbling or cackling or laughing or doing something that old people do. I wouldn't
Perhaps
understand.
she's lost her shoe.
She lives in a shoe.
She has very many children.
I mean, I know people who live in shoes.
I walk in my shoes, so I live in two, technically.
I don't wear
So-
shoes.
I make a mild scream and just sort of
What is
sit
it?
there.
What is going on?
Have you seen something?
Hmm.
I can help. Perhaps I can help. Are there more people? I shall make a feast.
What do your elf eyes see?
Let me think what I shall do. I shall make
Half
a feast.
elf.
I shall find a lamb.
There's a
in the forest.
difference.
Yes.
Or
I'm
a
sorry,
goat.
all
Perhaps
giants
I
look
shall make
alike.
a goat feast.
Goat.
A goat feast.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, guys.
Oh, and there shall be cranberries. I know just where to find them, and some miner's lettuce. That shall be delicious. Some onions and some parsnips.
Wild or domestic?
Wild, of course. Those are the best kind. Some mushrooms. It has to be loaded with mushrooms. And taters.
Oh, there was a bunch of mushrooms back there. There was the whole fairy circle.
We should go get some of those. They're not too far back.
They might
you're
have...
still right in them.
Oh, what do you know?
Well, how convenient.
Okay, so yeah, I'm
I shall
trying
pick some of
to
these mushrooms, not that one.
wait. So
You
was
help me with
was
Spriggan.
everybody back in the camp like completely unconscious?
They were asleep.
I think they were dead.
Okay,
Fairly,
Great.
fairly certain they were asleep.
I'm
You kept on trying to
they
jump
were
on
dead.
those weird creatures.
That horse.
Horses.
Horse.
Horse?
Horse.
Horse?
One horse.
Well,
More than one horses.
more than one horse. More than one horses, and you kept on knocking them over, which seems rather cruel to me.
They seemed rather
They
cruel.
seemed quite tuckered out.
And hungry.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell when
hey
something's
guys,
asleep.
you seem
Maybe
very very
they-
nice and everything.
Well, thank you.
But I'm supposed to be attacking an orc village today.
Is Torin there?
That's lovely.
I don't know.
We shall look
As
for
you
Torin.
stand there talking, you start hearing a bunch of flapping wings.
Oh no!
We shall
I'm
have a
closer.
bat feast. Or
And then
maybe
suddenly,
it's geese. We shall have a
In the
goose
center
feast.
of this fairy circle, underneath where you had stepped
I
previously,
don't know how many pigeons have run
your
off with me.
your
Oh, You
footprints
stay right here. Hold on.
start
I don't like pigeons.
digging
Stay
into
right
the
here.
ground further, and then there's just a poof, poof, being pulled under, and then the basket itself gets sucked in the ground, and then
Mole people!
That's a
swarming out of the ground are 4 swarms of ravens flying all
That's a
around.
raven.
Raven.
A raven.
A raven's
raven?
a bird.
That
It's
is
a
very-
black
Okay,
bird.
writing desk.
And they start fluttering around.
Rise up.
I recall a pie I made once for a king.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
For 4
Yeah.
and 20
Oh
blackbirds.
no! Oh no!
19.
Okay.
Oh, 20. Total 20.
So it's initiative,
Oh.
so use
15.
Okay.
and 13 from me.
Chakal, you are going first.
Okay, I'm going to swing my sword at all of the ravens.
At a swarm
Alright.
of ravens. What, you didn't print out a swarm of ravens mini?
What would you roll?
14.
14. All right, you hit the swarm of ravens. Roll damage.
Nice. 10.
All right. You.
That'd be a plus-
It feels like
plus
you're not quite being able to hit as many of them, but you do get one of the ravens very, very good. It falls down to the ground, unmoving. But there's still a veritable swarm.
So how many did I get?
You have one dead raven.
Great.
These keep flying around. That is now, Wolfalargo. Your turn.
So,
So are the ravens still here?
yes.
Yes, there's a large amount of them
Here is
all around.
in his
I would like to. Can I prestidigitate a lion?
No, that's more of a minor illusion or something.
Well,
You can
it's
make a
just
silent image. one
Can I
if
make a
one
silent
believes.
image
You can.
of a lion?
And
You
if
can do that.
I want to do that.
All right. You where do you want the lion to be?
Right by us, terrifying the ravens away.
So you point your finger and a large lion appears there, unmoving, just silently staring. No effect on the birds.
How can that be?
Maybe
Next up,
they-
it is
I'm
Spriggan.
fubblegasted.
What?
Okay, so
Fubblegasted. Okay.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
All right. You can do so.
And then I'm going to say to the ravens, "Greetings, friends, we mean you no harm, except for maybe this one, but the rest of us don't mean you any harm, we're just tourists."
Are you hungry?
They don't understand.
You hear in the raven's speech, "We serve the mistress."
Well, could you tell her that we don't mean her any harm?
Are you hungry? Is she hungry?
She will cast this world into a long sleep, and we will feast.
Feast?
You don't hear any of this.
Oh.
Only I can communicate with animals.
What are they saying? Are they
There's
hungry?
it sounds more like after we're dead they'll not be hungry anymore.
Perhaps we should feed them before we're dead.
Maybe we should throw rice. I hear that makes them explode.
Oh. Well, I have rice.
Well,
I have rice flour for gluten-free customers.
well, Torrance always saying that we should, try the non-violent approach first. So maybe could you take us to your mistress and maybe we could work something out?
We
will Who's this take you mistress?
there in pieces.
Well, I'm already rather small. Could you take me there whole?
Fine.
They're
going to make an attack against you.
No.
That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Why are they jumping into my turn? I still have things I can do.
They're just hitting him?
They're just attacking me.
Oh. Is there anything I can do?
That's 6 points of damage.
Is there anything I can do?
Unless you have any, you don't, because you're not a lore bard. Anyway, you do find that the one that goes in and bites you, after it bites you, it seems to have this weird discharge, and it falls unmoving as well.
You know, we could have been friends. I'm in pain.
Have you a wound?
I have. Do you not see the gouts of blood bursting forth from my
I
veins?
thought it was jelly.
Do you have anything else that you want to do in your turn?
Yes. Does anybody. You.
Yeah.
Do you perhaps require something a little more. Armor plating?
Do I have anything?
Do you require armor plating? You want to be able to swing that pig sticker whilst I'm armor plated, but you wouldn't be so easily hit.
Oh.
I'm good.
Well, then I'm going to be armor plated. So I shall use my bonus action
Okay.
to wild shape into the armor plated Shelly. And
All
you
right.
watch as. Well, actually, I'm going to get off of her shoulder first.
Can I have Shelly?
Yes. And you watch as I, leaping off, transform midair into about a 2 foot, basically a 2 foot by 2 foot beetle.
That's
Mr.
different.
Beetle, would you like the jelly?
That's different. Okay, I would like to swing my sword.
That's fantastic. They're gonna attack you now. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's not your turn. This one's gonna attack you, and that is a 23 to hit.
Oh my goodness, yes, that hits.
All right. And that is 6 piercing damage.
Nice.
All right. And then the next one's going to attack you.
But I have a rolling pin.
That's a 15 to hit. What's your AC?
13.
13. So they hit you.
Well, I hit it back
You have
with
to
my
do it for your
rolling
turn.
pins.
Yeah.
You'll have to wait till your turn.
I thought it was my turn.
No,
it is
they're
the-
attacking
it's the
you. It's their
Raven's
turn.
So
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
you have 26, and you just took 6, so you're down to 20.
Chakal.
Okay, just a
Chakal dies.
No, I'm doing a piece of scratch paper so that I can tally up how dead I am.
Tally up. Tally up. All the dead points. Let them all be known.
Wait. Jacob says, look on the bright side, Micah. If you die again, your next character can be a sentient dirt. No, seriously, there's an actual playable sentient dirt race.
That's great. I can still talk with animals, so I can still talk to the ravens.
So,
it lasts
Chakal,
for 10
Alright.
minutes.
what you doing?
Okay, I'm going to be swinging at the ravens.
Alright, roll an attack.
Seriously? I roll an 8.
You miss.
Dang it.
That's not an 8.
I roll a 9. Oh, sorry. I roll a 13.
That hits.
That's alright, the babysitter's here.
Michael, what would we do without you?
Probably
Die.
Yeah.
So no, you've already hit. So we roll that twice and add
That was
2.
a good one. Hit them again. Hit them again. I'm standing here with my
That's
rolling
great.
pin,
5.
watching
5?
people be bludgeoned.
Alright. Again, not as much impact as you hoped it would have.
How many
Alright.
purples do these birds have?
Well, there's a lot of them.
Yes, there's 3 swarms of birds.
There's 3 swarms.
Now, Wafflargo, your turn.
So you can hit them with your rolling pin. Or you could
Well, I
maybe
can,
cast one
but
of your
see-
spells.
See, I tried that. That's not going to help me much.
No, none of these spells seem like they're going to. Well, you could. This.
I could do this. Oh, but I could just locate. I can't call them.
Yes. So maybe. Yeah, maybe you should just hit them with your rolling pin.
All right.
Alright.
Or I could make them. I could make them some poison corn.
You do not have the time to do that. They are pecking at your eyes right now. You can.
My eyes, so
They're
I can't read my
ravens.
recipes. Oh, back, ravens!
Roll an attack.
So you roll the d20.
Oh,
And add that to it.
17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Ha!
So you roll this and add 2 to it.
So,
So it's
17 plus 2.
no, it's just that plus 2.
What plus 2?
Is the top one.
Plus 2.
Yes.
2 plus 2?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
4.
4, thank you.
I
Alright.
don't know what that means. What happened?
When you rolled this, it was to see if you actually hit them.
You
And then when you rolled this, that's how
hit
much
one
damage
bird
you did.
and it goes down.
When
There's
you hit-
still
I think I
large
hit
chunk-
4 of them.
No, you hit one particular, and it's still a large chunk of birds that are swarming.
Well, I'm
towards you.
still swinging. I'm still swinging.
You're just
All right.
flailing.
One's going
But they're not
to
hitting
one's
my
going to attack
eyeballs.
you, Chakal.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit,
Yeah, it hits.
and that is a you take 2 points of piercing damage.
Would you like a cookie?
Is it a rage cookie?
Yes, it's a ranger cookie.
A rage
I
cookie.
need a rage cookie.
A rage cookie?
One group's gonna attack you. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
What does that mean?
that's bad.
That's a critical hit. So
It means they deal
more
double damage.
I'm dead?
No. No, it means they
I hope
deal
not.
double damage. Probably not. She has a lot of hit points.
You take 14 points
What does
of
that mean?
piercing damage.
So,
So now I'm down to 6?
yes. Physician, heal thyself.
Well,
Yep.
I can cure
And
my
then
wounds.
another one's going to attack Chakal.
Again?
Because
And
I'm
that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nice beast.
And you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Did you have some place to be tonight? You wanted to shorten this game?
No, I was trying to get you guys to go somewhere.
Well, then why'd you bring the ravens?
To chase us, but he knows every time he has
Because
a minor
quoth the ravens evermore, move along!
I attack things.
What about
because-
my turn?
Let's see. That is.
That was the ravens.
Yeah, now's your turn.
Yay! I'm going to enter into my shield stance and just hunker down.
All right, you do so.
That
Anything
was my
else?
turn.
All right.
That's my action.
Yeah, I went out of order there because I wrote their armor class as their initiative, and I flip that around. Anyway, sorry. Because otherwise they have an armor class of 1, and that's not true. So sorry about that. It's supposed to be their turn now, but I flip flopped it. It's fine. Chakal, you're up.
Oh, okay. I swing again.
All
I'd
right.
like to rage first.
Yes, I would like to rage.
Thank you. You are now raging. Roll on attack.
13.
That hits.
That twice plus 4.
9.
9 points of damage.
Yep.
All right. It's this one particular swarm has thinned out considerably from
My rolling pin.
definitely, but also a great
Totally.
sword repeatedly slashing through it. But the other 2 swarms that seem to be roaming independent of this first one are fine. But that one's looking
I take my action to leave.
your movement.
My movement.
All right.
Can I pick up the bug and leave?
You may attempt to pick up Shelly.
I go over to Shelly to try to pick it up.
All right. Is there something she has to try, or?
Oh, yeah, you have to make a contested athletics check because I'm in my shield stance.
So make an athletics check.
I got a 15.
I got an 18.
Dang it.
So you.
Actually, I have advantage on this. Never mind, I got a 26.
Try to pick up this
24.
bug, and this bug is not moving.
I kick it.
You
You can certainly
attempt
try.
to kick the bug, but since your turn now is up, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Breaking.
All right. Next up,
These ravens shall not hurt me.
Largo.
Flargo.
Don't forget the baker.
Well, you're up.
What am I
We have
supposed
the
to do?
butcher. We have the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. I don't make candles.
What are we supposed to do now?
Do you make shoes? Or
Somehow get rid of the ravens,
Hit more ravens.
or
Oh.
get away from there.
I don't know how this works. I don't know what to do.
You can try to kill them repeatedly,
Or you can run.
or you can try to run away.
I didn't want to try to kill them in the first place. If I knew that running was an option, that would have been my first choice.
Running is always an option.
Running
I'd like
is
to
always
run, please.
Okay.
I would like to know. You can't assume I know anything.
So are you just
I always
booking
attack.
it?
Oh, wait.
'cause that's
First, I think you should cast Cure Wounds on yourself and
Oh,
Healing Word
I
on
can do
yourself.
that. Do I lose it for the rest of the game then?
No, so you have these spell slots here. So you've used one.
I've used that
with
one, so
sound
do
damage,
I.
So you can put like a check mark there. So you can cast both of those. And you can cast them at second or first level, and they do more healing if you use a second.
But then you have less second
So-
level spell slots.
For the cure wounds. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so I would say Cure Wounds and Healing Word on yourself since you're rather low.
Okay. Should I do them both on second or save that?
It's up to you.
Well, we have that scary witch lady coming up.
Then maybe do
Maybe the first.
So cure wounds and healing word.
Cure wounds and healing word, please.
All right. Can Micah, you know
For
everything. Can you
400?
look up with the?
She has the book, so she can find it, or I
Healing
can
word
find
is
it.
right here.
Healing word. So you get 1d4 plus
1d4.
So this again. So roll that. So you get 4 hit points back. So you're up to 10. And in this episode, and you roll this guy, and also add a +3 to that. That's
6.
9. So you get 19. So you're up to 19 now. And now, I suggest you run.
So now you're gonna try to run away from all of the madness that's happening.
Yeah.
That's a question for you, Mom.
Oh.
We're running away from all the madness.
Yes.
Okay, so you.
Probably much faster than Wolfalago can.
You do take an attack as you leave their space, and they miss. In fact, they as they start dogpiling towards you, some will actually ram their beaks into the ground and become stuck.
Ha 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 ha! You cannot mess with Wolfalago.
It is now Spriggan's turn.
Yay!
Come along, Spriggan!
I shall use my climbing speed to climb up Chakal.
All right. That's going to be considered difficult terrain for the little bit.
I have spider climb.
Oh, in that case, whatever.
I'm like a spider, but I'm. And then I will use my shield stance whilst on Chakal and just dig in.
Chakal, do you allow this, or are you going to resist this?
I allow this because I'm running and I was trying to pick him up anyway.
All right. So currently, this beetle climbs up on you and locks into place like a breastplate on top of you.
Ooh, very
Weird,
nice.
but okay. I run.
Is that the bonus of a shield to her, or are you just there?
I'm just there.
Okay.
The benefit is only to me right now
Got it.
because she's not wielding me like a shield.
All right. It is now
Could have been great.
their turn.
Sorry.
We could have been.
So they're going to
Could have
attack
been.
you, Spriggan.
Spriggan.
That's a 14 to hit.
No.
All right. Next batch files in for you again as well. That's an 8. And then the last batch is going to attack you. That is a 12
To hit?
to hit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing hits.
Good.
It is Chakal's turn.
I run off.
All right.
Why didn't we do that in the first place?
I don't run from a fight unless I have to.
I do.
You do take attacks and opportunities from 2 of the groups that are there. That does not hit. That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
But you're raging.
Oh yeah, I'm raging.
That is
Doesn't matter.
8 halved to 4.
Oh, goody.
You're not dead yet.
And the
Come along, I don't know your name. I have cookies for you.
and the ravens do start to follow you.
We run for. Are there trees nearby?
Yeah, there are. You are beginning to get into a forested area.
Okay, we go into a forested area.
All right, you start running through there.
Yes.
All right, they do catch up to you because they have a flying speed of 50 feet.
Dang it.
Your lion's still there, by the way, just chilling, not doing anything. Your illusionary lion.
Just like
Can't be very.
flickers every once in a while.
Yeah, it has to flicker soon.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting farther away, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't last very long.
Also, you should have been making saving throws to keep it up, but whatever.
I don't think.
Okay.
Anyway,
I know nothing. You have to tell me these things.
I forgot about it. So, bird's still chasing you. It is Wolfalargo's turn.
The birds are still chasing me, or just them?
Everyone, you're all mashed up together again. They're within swinging distance.
I would like to throw poison corn out of my sack.
Carrying
Do you
poison corn?
carry poison corn on you?
Well, I have a variety. I have a recipe.
she has a variety
I
of
have
clientele.
I have a recipe that I've
I
been
believe
inventing in my head. I'm
in
very
your
focused
pack-
on this.
I believe in your pack you have a bag of flour, correct?
I do.
Okay.
You could make a flower cloud and disappear.
As I'm running along, I am gathering herbs and bits of things, some catnip and some cinnamon and
Roll a
some
nature
fresh
check with
nutmeg.
disadvantage. So roll a nature check twice.
So roll
Take the
this
lower
twice.
number.
That's a nat 1.
Nah.
And I'm creating a recipe as I go.
Alright, so you look
This
at
is
this
what I do.
recipe that's in your hands at the moment from the things you've been grabbing as you've been running away. And you see, you have a couple sticks.
Still have those mushrooms I gathered.
You do have some mushrooms that kind of crushed up. And I think dog poo, maybe? You're not sure where this is from.
I think it was rabbit coney poop.
She calls hopes and
Yeah.
dreams.
Coney poop. It's gotta be.
It's rabbit
Hopes
dew.
and dreams.
Yeah, that's what you have in your hand right now. You're a little distracted by being pecked by birds.
Well, it works. They're allergic. They could at least break out into an allergic reaction as I
Give them
scatter
some
it
really
along.
bad hives.
Yeah, no, with a natural 1, you're lucky that you don't have a
But
allergic
the
reaction.
mushrooms, I'm pretty sure the fairy ring of the mushrooms caused the explosion that happened at the basket, and so I decide that I'm gonna crunch up the mushrooms and throw them into the air and cause an explosion that's going to explode all the ravens, and it's my special recipe. I'm gonna write
Make
this down.
an attack roll to throw the ball at them.
The ball of the mushrooms,
The ball of mushrooms and dog poo and sticks.
because if I
Rabbit poo.
if I really work on it.
Throw the ball.
Ooh.
Plus your dexterity.
Okay, that's 21.
No, the small number.
That's the
That's
plus.
8.
That's 8. You throw and the birds pass around it. Make a constitution saving throw.
21.
Natural 20.
Alright, natural 20.
How do we know that's a natural 20?
Because that's,
Because
what
that's
you
a 20.
'Cause
You
rolled a
rolled
20.
a 20.
Oh.
Natural is whatever you
Natural
roll.
20.
Yeah.
If you roll a 20 or a 1,
You don't come down with dysentery.
Congratulations, you're not in the Oregon Trail.
But that is your action of throwing this thing. You do have some bonus action options if you so choose.
Sure.
Would you like to choose any of them?
Maybe
I would like
throw
to-
a healing word to our
Yes.
none of your business over here.
None of your business needs a lot of help.
Or you could inspire.
And she's looks rather peaked. I think she needs to eat.
So are you going to healing word or inspire her?
I'd like to inspire her.
Alright. So what do you do as your inspiration?
thanks. I needed healing word, but that's okay.
A sculpture out of whipped cream.
Oh, so I get to
Please.
just invent something?
Yes.
I have 9
You
points of health.
say
and then I
or
be
sing
inspired.
or do something.
I would like to.
Here's a flower. Thanks. Could you give me medicine instead?
I have that though. I would like to give her. I would like to give her this special inspirational loaf of bread.
You toss the
Just
call.
the
But
best
there's
bread ever.
there's fudge in the bread.
Ooh.
I'm being a fudgy bread.
You toss the call
Fudgy bread.
with your hands
With raisins.
covered in rabbit poo.
Coney
Toss
poop,
her.
please.
A loaf of bread with brown rolls in it
And raisins.
and little brown lumps.
So inspiring.
You are so inspired by the weirdness of the surrounding because you believe this must be a dream. Therefore, you must be invincible. There's no way this could be real. You are immortal in this world. And you take 1d6 inspiration.
What do I do with that?
So you can add it to an attack
roll.
roll
That's
or a
right,
saving
okay.
throw or ability check.
You're welcome.
You're up.
Are there thingies?
You're currently clasped onto Chakal's body.
Torso.
We don't know what. You're clamped
So-
on.
Tunic.
Armor.
Are there Are the ravens like swarming around us right now?
Yes.
I mean, I could try and boop them, but
Boop them?
yes, it
Is
is.
it like poop them?
No, it's like
No, that's your job.
no, it's like boop.
Okay.
That's how hard I hit.
You may
Oh.
attempt to boop them.
That's what I was thinking about, but I think I'm just gonna keep on using my shield stance and just
Okay.
hunker down.
All right.
Little papoose.
You do so. It is now the Raven's turn.
No, wait.
Oh.
I'm just gonna yell at the ravens. I shall try to convince the ravens that there is easier prey elsewhere. I will say, you know, my friend Torrance run off with his new woman. If you could go harass them, that would be lovely.
Can you talk in your beast shape?
Well, speak with animals is still up, so
Okay.
I can still talk with them.
Roll a persuasion check.
The chat's having a field day with the bread.
23.
One of the swarms of ravens.
Be selling it on
Breaks
Etsy
off.
soon.
So one of the swarms of ravens breaks off and flies away. But there are still 2 swarms of ravens around you. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. One of the groups is going to attack Chakal.
Yeah, of course they are.
That's a 15
Be
hit.
inspired, Chakal!
Yeah, that hits.
All right, this is the smaller group.
Did you
Okay.
eat the fudge?
You take 2 points of damage, which is reduced by half to 1. You take
Oh.
a damage. You take a pierce.
Okay.
Then one's going to attack you because you're right there as well, and that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And that is 6 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
All
Does
right.
that affect me at all? Because it's attached to me?
No.
No, they're specifically targeting me.
Okay.
Poor little jelly-filled green thing.
So, Chakal,
I'm
your
a
turn.
big
You are
black
inspired. You have a
hard
great
thing
sword.
right now.
I'm going
No,
to hack
you're
and slash at
jelly-filled.
this
I go crunch squish
remaining
now.
group of things.
Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Okay, 16.
That
I'm just
hits.
like
Okay.
none of your business. I'm hard on the
And
outside.
then I'm going to add my
soft on the
inspiration
inside.
to my roll.
I'm
No,
See,
that's
it's
2
soft
of your attack roll, and you already hit.
We'll get
Yeah,
there.
okay.
It's not to damage, unfortunately.
3. Am I still raging?
Yes.
12.
All right.
Thank you.
Wait.
I would say you're welcome, but I
There we
can't
go.
speak to you people. I can only talk to these birds.
There's now only a few birds fluttering around in this swarm, but there is still another full swarm circling around. Your turn.
Who, me?
Yes. No, sorry.
There are still swarming birds?
There are still swarming birds.
There's a full swarm and then a kind of a few birds left swarm.
Okay, as I've been running and being very concerned about her, I have gathered some water and I have crunched some berries.
It's been 3 seconds.
6 seconds.
Don't underestimate my ability.
Don't underestimate Waffalago.
No, never underestimate Waffalago. And I have created
Just remember
a
some things
spray.
that should be on your character sheet that I forgot to
I have
add.
good character.
I know.
And so I have created a mixture of poison berries, and it will burn them because it's full of cayenne. And so I have crunched it up, and I will
What the heck?
spray it across them.
Oh, that's why.
Roll a nature check with disadvantage again, so roll twice, take the lower number.
5.
Yeah, you grab some berries off the bush around you, and you just kind of spit in it. You like smash them together by clapping.
I go.
Then what?
I don't see you people doing anything.
I just slashed at a bunch of birds.
I just convinced a bunch of birds to leave.
Don't underestimate Waffalago.
He might throw poop at you.
It was not poop. It was a fine, fudgy confection.
No,
Which
you
I
threw-
think I'm
you
still
threw-
holding.
Yes, you threw poop at the birds.
Why didn't you eat it?
I'm afraid
To be
to.
inspired.
You could have poop in it. Just take a moment of silence.
Family stuff.
Army.
This moment brought to you by strange people who are picking up baby presents at my house. People I have never met.
Shall we ignore the message and
Yes, we
continue?
shall
Okay,
ignore
so
the message and move on.
Alright.
Do I have
You
to roll
was-
for that?
Roll to ignore.
No, you already
roll
rolled.
to ignore?
Oh yeah, sure. Roll a perception check and try to get it low.
6.
Good. You ignore the message successfully.
Yay.
Alright, so I would suggest that you healing word Shakal and bash some ravens with your club.
Oh, should I
you're
really
rolling
heal
to-
her? I tried to
Please.
inspire her. She won't even eat the bread I sent
It's
her.
been 6 seconds.
Okay, well, she's being very rude. Okay, but
She does that
nonetheless,
a lot.
I will cure or heal.
Heal.
You have to healing. Well, you are nearby. You could do a
Healing
cure.
word is a bonus action, so you can
Oh,
heal her
that's right.
and attack the raven.
Okay, healing words.
Alright.
So you
So you
say some nice healing words to Chakal.
Chagall, although you are undeserving and rude.
Well, not Shakal. None of your business.
Oh, none of your business. Although you are undeserving and rude, and you have poor culinary taste,
The Beatles
And
just nodding
you
its
are
head.
very unappreciative. I speak over you words of delight and loveliness and greater gratitude
And sugary delight.
and sugary. Thank you very much. That's very good, Spriggan. Did
That
you learn that
wasn't
from Torin?
That wasn't Spriggan.
Oh,
That was
darn.
Micah.
Okay.
Because
Micah.
Spriggan can't speak except
Well,
for the
I'm-
animals right
Well,
now.
no, but I can. I was like, we're, because you know you've been on my shoulder. So,
That's how
and
that
so
works.
I speak over you words of healing, so that you can be a more worthy companion.
This is a long 6-second speech.
Well, she
It's
says
like
it's
I'm a
super
preacher.
fast.
You gave me a microphone.
You
and
roll
you
a d4.
So that, you're a
This
pyramid
one that
guy.
I had, little pyramid
Yeah,
guy. It
let's
doesn't
do-
really roll very.
No,
Well, it just kind of spins in the air.
What is it with the 2?
Well, it's
it's a
so
2.
you get 5.
You get 5 hit points.
Oh, thank goodness.
Would you like to attack the swarm of birds?
Yes.
Great.
Now you're-
There's a
And now I'm just annoyed.
great.
Just go.
Roll the big die.
Alrighty.
Add +4 to it.
Don't underestimate Buffalo. 20.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. You deal double the dice damage. So you roll the dice. So
Roll
roll.
the D4.
Yes, so roll your d4.
3.
So that's 6. That's double 6, and then
2.
add your other thing.
So 8 total.
8. All right.
So you dealt 8 damage.
You inspired yourself.
Very much.
Well, it's a D4, so it's not going to do much anyway.
You bash through the rest of this small swarm, and there's only one
With my
bird.
rolling pin,
With your rolling pin. There's only one bird left.
can I take it with me?
Well,
Can I capture it and eat it?
It's a Symphalian bird,
Um,
Mom.
You can try that on your next turn, because this has taken up your whole turn to do so.
Okay. Just wait. We're gonna have pie tonight.
All right. Next up, it is their turn. The remaining one is going to make an attack at you.
Oh, good.
And that's a 19 to hit.
That
It deals. Curiously, this one bird deals 5 points of damage
Wow.
To me?
Yeah.
to you. It takes you right in the
So-
face.
Here to 14.
The full swarm is going to attack you,
It's just gonna make me angry.
and it misses. The whole thing just rattles off your shell and arcs around Chakal and
That's
up
great.
over again.
See,
back around.
you should just go after Torin and his new wife.
Little persuasion check.
That's a 22.
Okay. The ravens look curious about this, and then about half of that flock dives off. Chakal, it's your turn.
I roll to attack the rest of these things.
All right. There's a group of about 13 birds, and there's one bird.
Going to attack the bigger group.
All right, you do so.
16.
That hits.
Yeah.
Roll damage. You take down about 4 of the birds.
Yay!
So there's about 10 birds total fluttering around. It is now your turn. So would you like to attempt to grab that one bird?
I would like to grab that bird, and then I would like to heat my metal, and I would like to stuff it against this hot metal, and I would like to cook that bird.
It's still alive!
It won't be for long.
Shouldn't you wring its neck first?
I just want to grab that bird and smack it against that metal.
Heat metal, that's an action or bonus action to cast?
Heat metal is 1 action.
Okay. Make a grapple check. So roll an athletics check.
Oops. Where's that?
Athletics is right here.
Oh, that's not
We
going
had
to be good.
9 people in the chat.
Oops.
No, we got 4.
9.
Doesn't matter. He rolled a 1. You grab this bird.
Grab the bird.
You grab the bird.
Yes.
You can do the heat metal and stuff on your next turn, but it takes a moment to grab the bird.
Oh.
But you do have your bonus action if you would like to do anything with that.
Wring its neck!
Oh, yes. I'm going to do just like Grandma did, and I'm going to just like swing it around, and I'm going to smack it down, and it's just shattered.
That would also be an action, so you can do that on your next turn.
Stuff it into your bag.
Oh,
It's gonna bring out your stuff, but that's okay.
It's a bird.
I mean, if you want to smack into your hot griddle next turn, you can do that. But
well, what can I do? I mean,
you can
you said I had an
inspire,
action,
or
right?
you can healing word.
to the bird?
No.
To anything you darn well choose.
Oh, what about to Spriggan?
Spriggan's doing okay right now.
I have 13 hit points.
I know, but I like Spriggan.
See, this is what
All
happens
right.
to call you're too abrasive.
You're like sandpaper.
You're like
All right.
Idris, except for Idris is likable
All
somehow.
right, I'll speak a healing word.
You know, Idris. It was
But I
Idris
already
that
did
got
it. Do I have
called
to,
the
like,
chat
mark
was like,
another one off?
kill
Yeah.
them.
Well, why do I want to
What'd
do
you
that
say?
for her?
Is
We're
it-
about to, like...
Idris was the one that the chat was calling for blood.
Don't know why. Don't know why you guys didn't like Idris. He dealt 166 points of damage in that fight with the gnolls.
That was actually pretty cool. It's very impressive. He's still dead.
So,
And
all I
have
can
his
do
money.
is help her in this turn?
Yeah.
I mean,
If
you
you don't have to.
actually, if you want to inspire me, my plan is to try and boop some ravens now.
Oh.
It'll make me better at booping.
I'd like to inspire you to boop.
Okay. How would you like to inspire him to boop?
I would like to feed him. I have this recipe that I've been working on. And it's just
Beetle
perfect
growth feed, just
yes, it is perfect for beetle growth. And so
Just
I have
loose grains.
crunched up the talons of the raven that I've caught and mixed it with some of the feathers that fluttered off. And I've mixed that with some of the mushrooms. And I'm gonna turn that into a meal for you, and that will help you grow and to be strong. And I put a vegetable in it to grow big and strong.
You say all this as the raven's still floating around in your hand.
It's very quick.
But
We
you
have a
feel inspired
close
by
connection.
the meaning of what she's saying. He's saying. Okay. It is now Spriggan's turn.
I shall attempt to boop.
Okay, roll the boop.
Oh, that wasn't a very good boop.
Yeah, nope,
You do have
It was more of a
inspiration.
poop.
it's not going to help. Because their armor class is at least 13, as I recall.
Sort of a poop.
I would have to roll max on this to get to 9.
Oh well, in that case, yeah.
So that's a 3 boop.
Yeah.
A 3 to boop.
You go to boop and no boopage happens.
No boop.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
Next.
Oh wait, I could just go. Yeah.
The bird's going to attempt to escape your hand.
So you roll another.
So you have to
athletics check.
roll the dice.
Hey, that's good. 15.
Move your mics.
All right, you successfully keep a grip on this bird.
Yes, I do.
Meanwhile, the other one's
it's
going to
just
attack
lacking the
Shakal,
talons. He has fewer talons.
and that's
than
an
before.
18 to hit.
Dang it.
Goodbye.
You
Chakal.
take, including your resistance, you take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
It's Chakal's turn.
I swing at the rest of the group.
All right, roll to attack.
Yeah. Okay. Is 12 gonna be enough?
Yes.
Okay.
12 barely hits if you roll damage.
Ooh, good. 9, 11,
11.
13.
13. All right, there's now about 3 birds left in this cluster. With Largo, it's your turn. Are you going to do your heat metal and bash bird plan?
Yes, indeed. I've already got it out.
All right,
waiting.
so you have your pan out. You cast heat metal on it,
Yes.
and
So you're gonna have to mark that
the dish of the pan turns a glowing red hot. Are you going to smack the bird into it?
Yes.
All right.
It
We are
takes
having
2d8
pie.
fire damage.
Yeah. So go ahead, roll 2d8.
So roll this twice.
2.
Again. 2. So 9 points of fire damage.
It had 1 hit point, being 1 bird, and it goes up in flames.
No. Just a nice saute.
Well, you can focus on this more when there's less deadly killer
Okay.
birds.
Well, I'll save the meat that I can. We'll have a nice pie.
All right. It is, unless you want to do anything with your bonus action.
I don't understand. So let's move along.
All right. It's your turn.
I shall attempt to boop once more.
Boop again.
Boop away!
There we go. That's a 17.
That hits. You have booped.
I has booped. They take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. As my little rhinoceros beetle horn goes.
Oh.
Go away,
No
I'm so
effect.
sorry. Oh, that's very disappointing. I'm so sorry.
If you're talking about resistance. Yeah. That's it. I booped.
You smack one of the birds, it flies away, flies back up.
Oh.
Wait, there's only 3 birds left. Isn't that less than a swarm?
It has a
Sounds
blah
more like a
blah blah
trio.
blah thing here. It says if it reduces damage if the swarm is below a certain
I
number.
hope one is a baritone.
All right,
I love a
so
baritone.
Anyway,
it is now their turn. Going to
smack 'em
attack.
around.
It's going to attack Chakal,
Yeah.
You deserve it.
and they miss. It's
Okay.
Chakal's turn.
I swing at the birds again because apparently.
Roll damage.
I mean, roll the hit.
That's what I meant.
15.
That's roll damage.
5.
How come she rolls a
No.
6-sided die for damage
7.
and I only get to roll a 4?
Because my weapon is better.
She has a
Oh.
great sword.
Cool.
She has a claymore.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You
I have a little
cleave
tiny-
through the
no, it's
remaining
actually a big
birds,
horn.
and there are currently no more birds except for the ones you've convinced to fly away.
Okay. Cool.
Except for the one we're having for dinner.
Great. That's lovely.
The ground is littered with quite a few dead birds.
Cool. That
I
means
shall
that we're going to have a good
Climb
dinner.
up onto Chakal's shoulder and transform back into myself.
You do so.
Oh, look. You're back.
Well, that was harrowing.
Yeah. Are you up for more of that? Because that's where I'm going.
Well, I mean, I only used 1 spell, so I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll, as you know, you giants say.
Yeah, sure. We're going to go down to an orc village and lay waste to most of it.
Well, shouldn't we, I don't know, how about your friends who are asleep for some reason?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with them, but I don't think they really knew where I was going anyway, or that they'd be that inclined to help me with this, so...
Well, do you know where this orc village is?
Well, I was chasing a guy who was going there, and he knew where it was, but he died. So, I think it's sort of this way, and I saw some suspicious dudes kind of also going this way, so I'm just gonna follow the suspicious trail.
Roll a nature check. Chakal.
Yeah, 18?
Whatever you saw was not an orc earlier.
Yeah, no, I know that's not an orc. It's just suspicious, and I realize that I don't know where the orc village is, so I'm just gonna hope to stumble across it now.
Cool.
And I forgot to loot Halen's body for a map.
Okay.
That sounds like a you problem.
So you start stumbling back
You
the,
did loot
the way
Idris's
from
body
whence you
for his
came.
map.
No, I pressed forward.
We don't know where we came from. We got all turned around.
No, it's a good question.
All right.
She was running back and forth. She has no idea where she is.
You keep
But she's very hungry.
you keep pressing forward, and it is now about getting around lunchtime, noon.
I continue to press forward.
Shouldn't we, stop for lunch?
Yes.
Great
Maybe
idea.
take a short rest.
I think lunch, and then I could prepare something delicious like some
like
raven
some
pie.
hit dice.
And
That's actually not a bad idea. Okay, let's pause. Short rest.
Yes, Torn says never to hunt evildoers on an empty stomach.
it's a good thing.
So
I'm alone.
you guys find a nice place.
Is there a shady creek?
There's this nice shady little creek area.
Yay!
You guys have a
I can't
seat.
swim yet.
And you may take this moment to spend your hit dice. I believe you have Song of Rest, which you could use.
So I get to what?
We can spend our hit dice for heals.
What is my hit dice?
A D12.
Okay.
So,
You have 3 of them.
let me look at.
I don't know what that means.
Song of Rest is your level 2 ability.
So,
I don't know.
Hold on, stop
I don't
rolling.
know how to find that.
See the big number 2 on the right hand side of your page?
Yes.
You read that and you do that.
here we go. Song of Rest. So, whenever we spend one of our hit dice, we get an additional 1d6 hit points.
Must I spend that on the ungrateful, arrogant one?
I think it's for everyone. So
So, what if we take our short rest, like, somewhere else?
That's all right.
I mean, you can choose to not
because
do that.
it might encourage her to be a
Because
better
then
person.
because if you did do that, you would be up. You'd have used all of your bardic inspirations for the day. If
It
you
doesn't
used
cost it.
It doesn't. Oh, I thought you had to spend it. No, I'm thinking of a different thing. Sorry.
Well,
I was
I'm
thinking of.
back up to full.
I was thinking of Mantle of Inspiration, so I'm wrong.
Yeah, no. So, we can. So, you have 4 d8s that you can use to heal yourself.
Oh, okay.
And you also get an addition. I think do you benefit? Yes. So you also get to add 1d6. Alright, so roll the d8 and a d6. That's
That's not very much.
That's 4, so you're up to 18.
Okay.
And you've used 1, so you can keep on. So this one is used up, but you can keep on rolling this to try and get more. So you've used 1, so you have 3 more that you can roll, and you add +1 to each one.
Should I be doing this right now?
Yes, because
Okay.
we're going to try and heal up. So that's another 4, so up to 22.
I don't understand. It's a 3.
3 plus 1 is 4.
Oh, okay. But now that's...
No, that's 2. And that's 3, so you're back up to
It's your call.
almost up to full. So I would stop there because that's pretty good.
Yes.
So you, as you are sitting there and resting, and listening to the oddly comforting sound of Largo babbling about recipes and stuff. And
She's just reading the cookbook as if it was a bedtime story. Or he's just reading the cookbook.
And then you add the thyme, mix in 4 tablespoons of salt. Then you're going.
A lot of salt.
It's a big cake.
The cake is a lie.
So, as that's happening, you see there's some smoke in the distance.
Spriggan, what do your... Wait, Spriggan, I'm Spriggan. None of your business. What do your half-elf eyes see?
I roll perception, I'm assuming.
Sure, you
Wait,
can.
is this... There's smoke in the distance?
You do see some smoke rising in the
When
distance.
there's smoke, there's fire.
I see smoke in the distance. We should probably go towards it. It's probably going to be really dangerous, and you should probably not come, because that's going to be a
Perhaps
really
it's a
As
day
I
to
recall, we saved you.
And
You
gave
were-
you dinner.
This is
That's
true.
Oh,
true.
arrogant and
You
hateful
were
one.
hopeless.
Health points have I regained?
I don't know. Have you
How
rolled
many?
any hit dice?
I was
know.
started to, and then he said no. I
I
rolled
thought I just
11 and a
restored
4.
her.
No.
11 and a 4. So that'd be
15?
21.
Okay.
Because you have that. So
And then I didn't roll my third one.
you're only.
And you also have
missing
a
one hit point
D6 you
right
can
now.
use because of the.
Oh, then you're up to full.
So I'm
Yeah.
at full?
You're
Yes.
full.
Oh, goody.
Yes, you are up to full.
Alright.
So you
Did I tear off a bit of that scratch paper so I can use it for my
Yep.
animal, wild shaped stuffs?
so you see the smoke rising up in the distance.
Anyway, as I was saying, we saved you, so perhaps we should tag along to make sure that you don't get yourself in some sort of conundrum with which you are incapable of extracting yourself.
Like starvation.
That, or you meet somebody new and maybe think they're some bad tuna or something. And so, I think we should tag along, and maybe I should be on your shoulder since you seem to be the fleetest of foot of the group.
Sounds great. Just what I always wanted.
Just think of me as a sidekick. That's what Torin used to call me. A sidekick.
What was Torin?
He's this. And I pull out my sketchbook and I'm a lot closer now.
Oh.
You see a man with 2 shields.
Cool. Human dude?
Yes.
Oh.
He's a giant.
Human giant or a giant?
Well, I mean, he's you size, so he's a giant.
Ah. Yeah.
Alright, so
Okay.
do you start heading off
I mean,
towards
Waffalago's
These
a
are
giant too, but these are giants.
Those are giants. She's the giant to me.
Anyway, so I start walking off towards the smoke.
She starts walking up towards the smoke.
Well, I'm on her shoulder, so I'm along for the ride.
Waffalago,
Come along, Waffalago. We're going to make sure that none of your business doesn't do anything rash.
Well, I'd like to go along with you. And I
could
think I
be
need to take care of you, Spriggan. Somebody's got to feed you because I'm sure that none of your business, arrogant, ungrateful one, will not take care of you.
Well, I had a blueberry earlier.
That's true, and I have more muffin for you if you like.
I don't know if I like.
And I'm
muffins.
making pie.
I don't know what that is.
It's delicious.
Okay.
It's better with blackbirds, but ravens will do.
So you start walking your way towards, and it starts getting to be more marshy, more swamp-like area.
Marshmallow? Is there marshmallow root around here? I will find some. We will have a
Marshmallow
delicious
root?
marshmallow root.
Maple trees.
Licorice
Roll
root.
a
Maple
nature
trees.
check.
Me?
Yes.
That's not it. Four.
No, technically, I think it's a
What is it?
5. So it uses your investigation skill.
So I could have been using these all along.
I'm using her nature skill.
Shoot, these don't cost me, right?
It's just
Why was I doing all of this?
because these are checks and these are spells. Usually, your spells will have more of an effect, but a lot of yours, yeah. So like, a lot of the time I was using my persuasion because I couldn't really do a lot by booping in that fight. So that's why I tried to persuade them birds to leave us alone, which succeeded.
I did. That was good.
I am
What's
missing
happening?
a percentile.
James, no, I'm going to hide behind
Do you want this
none
one?
of your business's braid.
No, I want my percentile. Okay, you do so. Just roll a stealth check.
There's one there.
8.
Ah, that's where it is. Alright, you're sort of hidden behind. I mean, if everyone's looking for you, they'll probably see you, but for the most part, they'll just notice what you call first.
So I don't know what happened. Was there no
None of
marshmallow
your
root?
business.
You didn't
This
find
is
any.
your conscience speaking.
I resist the urge to swat at my hair.
Look for Torin.
What does his
Okay.
wife look like?
I don't know. None of your business just told me that he ran off with some woman, I assume. But he never mentioned anything about seeing somebody, and I never met anybody.
It's distressing.
To
I
be
try
f-
not to betray with my face that I just completely made the thing up.
I wonder if they had a wedding cake. And I wonder who. I have a whole guild of wonderful, wonderful bakers. I wonder who
Call,
made
roll
it.
a perception check.
Well, she did say that it was an elopement, so maybe there wasn't any cake, or maybe they just had like one slice and just kind of.
14?
Oh,
14.
that would be disappointing.
You notice off in the distance a bit, in the same direction as where the smoke's coming from, there are 3 female forms standing there. And as they're standing there, you see the color starts dimming from the forest they're in. One of them looks over, sees you, and then 2 of them disappear. One looks at you, smiles, and just kind of stands there.
That's freaky.
What's freaky?
Well, there was these 3 gals standing over there, and then they went all, like, not color, and then 2 of them disappeared.
They fainted from hunger.
No, I think they're probably evil.
Is Torin with them?
I don't think so, but I don't know. They look evil.
Okay.
Well, that's not very nice to just, look at somebody and say they look evil. I mean, you're a giant, and, all the stories I read say the giants are evil, but I don't look at you and say, oh, that person's evil because they're a giant. I think, oh, that person's really big because they're a giant.
Yeah,
she
well,
is rather arrogant.
I looked
and
over
ungrateful.
and I saw the...
Is this mom talking to Hannah here, or is this...
No.
Mrs. Waffalago and Spriggan just jumping on the bandwagon of hate Chakal.
Yeah, when your mom roasts you on live TV.
You didn't eat my fudge cake.
I think I'm still holding it.
Well, eat it.
For the record, I'm a vegetarian. I
Oh.
don't eat animals. That just seems wrong.
Thank
They're
you
my
for letting me
friends.
know. I'll be very careful. I have
lift
recipes for you.
Up the fudge
Are you
cake
good,
and
Anyway.
sniff it.
What's a gluten?
Okay.
Okay.
Roll
Anyway.
a perception check on that.
Shall we march forth and ask this kind person,
10?
or not kind
Sounds like
person,
rabbit
don't
poo.
want to prejudge, ask this person whether or not they've seen Torin.
That's a good idea. I
Or
start
maybe they have some sort of tonic that can wake up your friends.
carefully crumbling up the bread
Okay.
and trying to drop it so that...
Well, she's not helping. I'm going to jump onto your shoulder and we shall march forth.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you. We
Roll a
shall.
sleight of hand.
Okay.
Roll perception.
18!
Natural 20.
Dang it!
You notice Shakal surreptitiously crumbling it up and just dropping little bits of it in the swampy area as you march forward.
I'm offended.
Do I notice if
You don't notice her noticing this. So as you walk up closer, you see that the one woman standing there seems to be roughly 30 years old, and she wears a necklace that appears to have like an eye pendant.
Hello, my name is Spriggan. Have you seen my friend Torin? He looks like this.
Are you hungry?
I'm famished. Well, can I see that picture again? No, I'm afraid I haven't seen him. But if you do see him, send him my way. I'm sure I can send him.
And what might your name be, and where are you from? And tell us all about your family.
My name's Verdant.
Ah, nice.
I've lived here for quite a while.
Here, as in on this island, or in this particular spot?
I'm on this island.
What she said.
In particular, in this neighborhood, but
I don't
no, I'm
believe
not
this is
rooted in
Ireland. It's
here.
way too big.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a weird day.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it's been a really weird day.
Would you happen to have any sort of like waking potion? Or maybe some herbs to,
My horse got
do you
run
have
over.
coffee? Just lots of coffee.
I have some coffee back at my house.
Oh,
Oh, do you live near here?
I do.
But I'd like to hold your necklace while we travel.
Do
you
you,
just ask people that? That's weird.
Roll a persuasion check.
does it have contacts? Do you have a solution that you
8.
keep it? No, wait. Persuasion. This.
Oh, 13.
And battery died.
The battery died,
What are the comments? There are a lot of comments.
Wait. Oh, that's not even the beginning of it. Hi. You hit home.
Sorry, I did not think I was.
Don't hit the house. Never hit home.
Alright.
Why would you do such a thing? All right. She looks at you and says, "Why? That's a really weird question to ask.
Yeah.
We just met.
I like magical trinkets.
Well, we don't know if it's magic. It could just be, you know,
I actually do.
her grandmother's glass
Roll
eye.
an Arcana check.
So that would be your Arcana skill, which is right here.
Mm-hmm. 8.
I mean, as far as you're aware, it's just a really creepy eyeball necklace.
It's probably her grandmother's glass eye that, you know, she keeps as, you know, a reminder of what her grandmother lost.
Do you have sisters?
My grandpa, actually, but close. Well, not sisters per se.
Sorry, when I first saw it, looked over here, it looked like there were 3 of you, and now there's only 1 of you, and so I was just wondering if, like, you know.
Fox the Fox.
Are you alright? Perhaps you're a little hungry?
It's been a really weird
She
day.
has a loaf of bread that I've given her.
Nope, see, it's mostly
She
gone.
also had a muffin.
The muffin was excellent.
Strange that she still looks so hungry.
It is strange, isn't it? I have plenty of food at the house if you're interested.
Well, actually, I'm
Oh.
quite a proficient baker.
Oh, well, you should see my kitchen.
Well, I would love to see your kitchen, but I'm quite capable of creating my work.
Yes, we're
wherever I
very
am.
interested in seeing your place. Let's go, guy. Come on!
But wait, I want to know if you have anything that could help the sleeping people.
I know, we're going off to her house now.
Licorice
It
root.
might be some at the house.
Like licorice
I'll look.
root or something to help the sleeping people.
I have a variety of root. We'll check at my house. She starts walking.
Does licorice root wake up
Can I
people?
start to try to see
I
what
have newt.
the smoke was
She
coming
has
from?
frogs.
Yeah,
She has
you're actually walking
small green
towards
things
Oh,
with
smoke.
jelly in the middle.
And you eventually come across a small 2-room hut, and there's a fireplace which smoke is coming out of.
Okay.
Yes.
Or is it coming out of the chimney? Well, this is a nice little hovel.
Oh, thank you. I don't.
And by little hovel, I mean giant castle. Because holy cow, it's a. How do you even build it so high? Do you grow it out of the ground?
Well, partly I had some help with the construction. Some people were nice enough to aid me.
I hear the shorter giants are really good at building things.
I nearly killed myself trying to grab a mini art. Ow.
Was it a short giant? Because I hear they're very good at building things.
Yes, one was a short giant.
I take her necklace.
What?
Roll sleight of hand.
7 plus 6. 13.
Okay. Hold on. You bring your hand toward over, she just kind of smacks it.
No, if you wanted, it's that bad that you could have just asked.
You're far too polite.
No, I meant you could have asked me.
I am looking around the house.
Alright.
But like not intrusively, like some people. I'm just sort of
I am looking
using
around
my
intrusively.
eyes.
You roll a
I am-
perception check.
I'm also looking around.
Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
No,
Evilness?
No, him.
I don't know.
Investigation. for you.
Herby things.
You're rather obvious for a person who's ungrateful.
Oh, no, that's a
2.
total 1. Not a natural 1.
As
Just a total 1.
you start to hop over, Shakala turns around. You like or grab onto her face, like, hello.
Hi. Get off my face.
So could you please put me down? No!
Make a strength saving throw.
That is a 9.
You fall off. And you.
I will transform
I reach out my arm.
in midair into the pouched pilferer sneak.
Okay.
You watch as I turn into a cat-sized lemur with a big fluffy squirrel-like tail.
All
Or
right.
a sneak.
So you
That's the bad
poof
thing now.
onto the
I'm
ground
not that
there.
big. I'm like cat-sized.
She's currently over here, and she's currently walking you over. And this over here is my kitchen. It was hard to get supplies over here.
While she's distracted, I will try and steal the necklace.
All right. You pat behind her, make a stealth check. She's pointing at
Total 20.
total 20. All right.
I've got my hand on my rolling pin.
We're gonna rob this old woman.
And she's like pointing at the stove that she had people actually bring out here.
We're good. We're fine.
And
We all take
while it's a rather low quality stove for the standards that you've seen, it's impressive that it's this far into the middle of nowhere. And so that was a total 20 sneak up there. All right. So roll a sleight of hand to steal.
Oh, that was terrible. That was a 13.
You undo the cord and pull off the necklace, and you have
I'll put it in my pouch.
Okay, this eyeball-sized thing sticking out the back of your pouch.
No, I mean I have like a.
He's
Oh,
a
right.
real.
You're right. Okay, you poop it in there. All right. So she's still describing your things. Yeah. Anything else you guys are doing?
Scamper up onto Chikal's shoulder.
Well, I investigate the stove.
I start petting him absent-mindedly.
Roll investigation.
I whiskers tickle your cheek.
Start
15.
Petting him
15?
harder, less absent-mindedly, and more in a I'm pretending you're a pet, and that you go here, and that I'm not annoyed with you at all.
So you start looking at it, and it's kind of old, and it's definitely well used. But no, it seems to be used for baking, cooking things, making stuff.
I shall look for signs of Torin.
I'm looking
right.
for bone fragments.
None
You're
found.
a very suspicious person.
Roll investigation for Torin.
I'm
Okay.
creating a new recipe.
Spriggans is actually better. Oh, yeah, nope, that's a 6.
Torin's not here.
But are there signs of Torin?
No, because he's not here.
I'm looking for ingredients.
All right. She walks you over to her pantry actually and opens up the door and starts showing you. She does have some venison. It's storing in there. She has several jars of various herbs, some which you recognize, some which you're less familiar with. All sorts of.
So I'm asking her,
Okay.
what is this long, stringy, dried, feathery, blue stuff?
Oh, that is, and she reaches into the thing you're looking at. He's pulling out. This is a potato. See, they grow roots after they're picked even. Have you not had potatoes where you're from?
We call them taters.
Okay. Did you call anything you're doing?
I'm arguing with Swerk here.
All right.
Started having a nonchalant conversation, arguing with each other silently.
What are these eyeballs in this jar for?
Those are olives, dear. You're a very curious person.
I'll transform back into Spriggan.
All right.
Excuse me, but are you the mistress?
What?
Well, we met some ravens earlier, and they said that they wanted to take us to the mistress.
Oh,
And I was
I
just
forgot
wondering if you were her. Well, you didn't hear that. And I was just wondering if you were her.
No, not as far as I'm aware of anyone calling me that.
Do you know-
Insight check.
All right, you do so.
Ooh, that's good. That is a total 20.
She's lying.
She's the mistress!
I pull out my sword and go to attack.
All right. She clutches around her necklace and realizes it's missing, and her form drops. And you see there's this hideous, long nose, long chin,
Yeah.
scraggly hair sticking out,
I roll
long claws,
initiative.
green warty skin.
I
Roll
hit him
initiative.
with my rolling pin.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh dear.
18. Dear good.
3.
Ooh.
All right. You you still have the eyeball necklace.
Yeah, it's in my actual bag.
Is it in your actual bag right now? Okay.
Yes.
All right. First up is Shakal.
Hey, I got a 19.
Oh, sorry. First up is Spriggan.
Spriggan! So, first up, I shall cast Resistance on Shakal.
All right.
So now when you make a saving throw, you can add a d4 to it, and then the
cool.
spell ends. Or until I lose concentration.
Mm-hmm.
And then, for my bonus action, I will... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, this is gonna be a fight. So I'll transform into the toughest fluff Bam Bam!
All right.
Jumping off of Shakal's shoulder. You watch...
Toughest fluff Bam Bam?
Yes, I transform into a black-wooled ram with big, sharp teeth.
Nice.
I'm using the same mini because I wasn't able to print the
Yes.
ram in time. But you, right there.
Well, I wanted to jump off not close to it.
Oh, okay. So like here, right?
Yeah, right over there is good.
All right.
Okay.
Just move off to the side and start gearing
I'm
up to
gonna
charge.
roll to cleave her with my greatsword.
You have to move up to her first.
Okay, I run up to her
Boink.
and cleave her with my greatsword.
Make an attack roll.
17.
Barely hits. You just get her just with the tip of the sword.
Oh, okay.
Roll damage.
Maybe I can really damage her with the tip of my sword.
It's only a +2, so you're not reaching yet.
11.
11. All right.
Bonus action rage, which you should have done first.
I know. I am now reaching.
All right. She and she begins
Raging because you could have
screaming
done
in a
that
language.
right.
What languages do you understand or speak?
I understand Common, Sylvan, and Primordial.
You recognize this as Sylvan that she's yelling, "Sisters, help me!"
Is Sylvan the same as Elvish?
No.
Okay. I didn't
It
think
is
so.
very.
It is the
Fairy
language of
fae language.
fairies.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I can't tell them
Alright.
that. What she
Next
said,
up,
though.
it is
I'm
her
an
turn.
animal.
Standing right next to you, she's going to attempt to grapple you. So that is
To me?
Yes.
So you roll athletics or acrobatics. Ooh, let's go with that.
Against a total 20.
Yeah.
You have a 5.
She grabs you and is holding you in front of her.
But fortunately, whilst she was busy with them,
Oh dear.
I was creating a recipe because what I really recognized was that blue, feathery, long, stringy stuff was actually the fatal herb of her kind, and so. But you have to have just the right type of cinnamon to go with it, which I do. So I mixed it with cinnamon, and I had plunged my dagger into this, and so now my dagger is coated with this very horrible mixture. I'm the only one that has this recipe, and I won't tell you how I got it, but it happened a while back.
Okay.
So I would like to plunge my dagger into her ear, which is how it needs to be administered.
With the herb thing on it?
Yeah. My dagger is coated with this
Poison corn.
poison.
Poison cornflakes.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Ooh.
Is it what it is?
No, it's +6.
9.
You whiff. Oh yeah, actually she was going to also attack you. Oh wait, no, she grappled you. Never mind. We're good. It is currently your turn.
Yay!
How can
So-
I miss? She's like
I'm gonna
got
kind of
me.
turn around and then ram into her.
Oh.
So I just kind of go whoop.
Because you're a ram.
Yes, I'm a
That's
ram.
funny.
I need to.
So you ram
Yeah.
into her.
So are you going to
Basically, I move diagonally towards me one space.
Okay.
No,
Bam Bam,
diagonally,
help me! Bam Bam!
Okay.
and then just go straight and then straight at her.
How much movement do you have?
I have 40 feet.
So that was
5, 10, 15.
25. Okay, you have just enough, and you are able to ram her.
I have plenty. Yeah. There was a tactical reason why I did that. That's yours. And I will attempt to ram her.
All right.
That is a 21 to hit.
It hits.
Alrighty. So, it's 2. So that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and she needs to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
All right. She makes a total 20 for her saving throw.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
So she takes a hit. It is now Tagala's turn.
Okay. Is Lollipop still the
Who's Lollipop? Waffalago?
Waffles.
Waffalago?
Largo?
Spriggin?
Sorry, I couldn't remember, and from where I'm sitting, it sort of looked like Lollipop, so I was like, sure.
I represent the lollipop guild. The lollipop
Alright,
guild.
so Wifflebug, is he still the meat shield?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to try and move behind her, the witch,
Okay.
and hit her upside the neck with my great sword.
Yes.
All right.
You should dip
move
it in
around.
the mixture.
And I'm raging.
You are raging, which means that now you have advantage on attacks because of Totem of the Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she also get advantage on attacks?
No,
from
it's
Totem?
just
17.
Barely hits again. Apparently Jacob hasn't seen Wizard of Oz.
Minimum damage.
Does
6.
Jacob not know the Lollipop Guild? I feel so sorry for Jacob.
Seriously?
There's this movie. Main
Hey,
character
wait!
is
Splash the
Jordan.
water on the mini. Kill her.
The hag, now a little upset about this, is going to make a claw attack at Waffle-Largo. That is a 25 to hit.
Ouch! I'm dead.
No, it's
No.
to hit.
That's to see that she actually
Against.
hit you.
Yeah, that's not the damage.
I don't understand.
She has hit. You've got what? What is it?
13 is your
13?
armor class.
So that means that she has to roll more than 13 to actually hit
13
you.
or higher in order to actually deal damage before
Yeah.
she rolls her
Oh,
So if
okay.
she had rolled like a 10, you'd been like, who
You take
cares?
13 points of slashing damage.
That actually hurts.
So now you're down to 12.
Well, I'm not baking bread for her ever. Well, maybe I will.
And she's
If she's in.
she's trying to position herself in such a way where she can put Waffle-Largo in the way of anything, but she's looking a little frustrated at the moment.
Don't worry, Wifflebat, we will take care of you.
Oh, in your currently in your beast shape, actually, the eye necklace
Call me a
didn't
waffle
go
bat.
morph into your body.
Waffle-Bat.
You're actually currently wearing it,
Oh, cool. I have a nice new collar.
and she's eyeing that like she wants it back.
Got some new bling.
Spriggan, move away, move away.
It is now your turn.
Go!
Waffle-Largo.
Okay, so I'm continually thinking about ways that I could maybe.
Kick her in the solar plexus?
Well,
You
there's
can't kick
that.
somebody that you're.
No,
On the
see,
other
she's
hand-
not playing a monk.
So she's like grasping at me, and so I have this mushroom, and it's like close, and so I can get it out of my pocket, and so I pull a poison mushroom out of my pocket, but I don't think it's really gonna do the job, and so I wipe it against my dagger, and like I shove it in her nostril, and so that is the other way that I think that she's breathing very hard, and she, by the way, has very bad breath, and so she's sucking it in. I'm thinking that she'll go in straight up into her brain, which is where this poison needs to go.
Roll to attack.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. So roll your
D4. That guy.
one that always ends up 2.
And then double the dice number.
4.
So
8.
that's 8 plus
2 is 10.
10. She takes 10 points of being stabbed in the nose damage.
With a mushroom.
Doesn't
Mushroom
have much
dagger.
effect for that mushroom, but she is stabbed in the nose.
Mushroom damage.
Mushroom damage.
10 points of mushroom damage.
All right, it is now. All right. Spriggan. I keep wanting to say Yggdrasil, but that's not you anymore. I know that's what the picture says. But the pictures are all wrong this episode.
I will
Mine
shift.
isn't.
I will
Probably not
shift
a picture of
over
me.
so that I am flanking the hag with Chakal
Okay.
to help out Chakal.
All right.
How about Chakal? She's got me locked in her grip.
Chakal? I'm Chakal.
I know. I'm locked in her grip.
And by Chakal, I mean none of your business.
Right.
And I shall attempt to ram the
Arrogant,
hag.
ungrateful one.
Nope, that's a 7.
All right. You kind of are butting her in the back.
Just like start eating the hem of her rope.
She ignores you. It is now Chakal's turn.
Why is she?
Oh wait, I have advantage. I forgot.
Oh, yes, you do.
Wait,
Nope.
somebody get a bucket of water.
Still a 7.
All right.
But you have advantage because I'm flanking with her now.
Yeah, okay. So advantage as in I get to roll twice?
Yes. indeed.
Yay! I roll to attack.
Okay, question about flanking rules with the Tome of the Wolf.
I don't gain double advantage.
Right. So questioning is why does Tome of the Wolf exist if there's already flanking rules?
Because flanking is an optional rule.
Cool. I'm gonna rule flanking as an optional rule because Tome of the Wolf otherwise is useless, and that's kind of her thing.
Okay.
I mostly use flank. That's why during this whole time we've been flanking for her, not for us.
Okay. Cool. We're good.
Would 13 hit?
No, it would not.
Dang it.
You miss.
Yeah.
And you're no longer inspired because it's been way longer than
Yeah.
10 minutes. That's
And
cool.
she never ate her bread anyway.
I never used my inspiration either because it
Your
was,
bread was
there was
disgusting.
no way it would help me.
All right.
It's covered in poo.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm a vegetarian.
No, I know that now. I'll make sure
next
that
up
I'm
is
careful with that.
the hag. She's going to take a claw strike at Chakal.
Right.
But you're raging.
Ah!
It's a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
That's alright, you're raging.
Are you lacto-ovo vegetarian? Vegan?
That's 13 halved to 6. You take 6 points of damage.
Pescatarian?
It is now. You can try to break free of the grapple.
Waffle logger.
I can.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be your action to do so, but you can try to do.
You can either use athletics or acrobatics to attempt to get out,
if you want to get
I'm
in.
not very strong.
Yeah.
which is why you use acrobatics.
Okay. Oh, I am rather dexterous. So, what do I do?
So you roll the d20 and then add 3 to it.
20.
Total 20.
Total 20? Alright, you wriggle your way out.
Yay! Now I can bake something. I have a recipe in mind.
Bake something in 6 seconds. You have a bonus action left.
So you could inspire,
Well,
or you could healing word yourself.
I'd like to healing word myself.
Alright.
So since you're using a second level, because that's all you have left, it's 2d4. So you roll this twice. You get to add 3 to it. So it's 3. Roll again. This one says 4. So you get 7 points back, which brings you up to 19.
Oh, Jacob's your dance Jacob.
Yeah.
Hi, dance Jacob. Wizard
Okay,
of
the more-
Oz. You should not be an Eagle
No,
Scout if you don't
no.
know.
He's seen it. It's just been a long time.
Oh,
Just readjusting the.
there are flying monkeys, so hide your eyes at that time. It's kind of scary.
Alright.
Waffle Logo should be back.
Oh,
I'm back.
whoops.
I've been escaped. Oh, what?
There we go.
Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
So did you?
That was all.
That's your turn. All right. Back up. It is Chakal's turn.
No, it is Spriggan's turn.
Sorry, Spriggan's turn.
Spriggan shall ram with much a natural 20.
All right, you hit.
Ooh, that was good.
Jeez.
Good job. Oh.
So double the dice.
Yeah. So doubling the dice, that is... Yeah. So that's a total of 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. 16 you said?
Yep.
All right.
I do that.
And she has to
big
make
horns.
a saving throw too.
No, she does not.
Hurrah for
okay.
It's
Spriggan!
only if I move at least 20 feet, which is why I did the
Got it.
weird
Right,
roundabout
that's right.
way of getting towards her.
Okay. Now Chakal.
Okay.
There's
I'm
much
going
flanking.
to
We have
try
a
and
triangle
leave her
of
again.
pain.
Leave her again.
Okay.
Slice her in twain non-lethally.
Okay, do I get advantage?
Does she get advantage from her totem of the wolf?
Well, if we're not doing flanking anymore, then no.
Okay. You would have advantage on attacks
miss.
because totem of the wolf. You're not affected by your own totem of the wolf.
Yeah, I totally missed by
Okay,
a lot.
you miss.
You could reckless attack if you wanted to, and then you would have advantage, though.
I would like to recklessly attack if I could
All
do
right.
that.
So roll your other number for that potential advantage.
Yeah, I still miss.
All right.
You're probably hungry.
It's her turn. She's going to attack you, and because you recklessly attacked, she has advantage on her attack.
Maybe she'll roll very low twice.
No. The lowest she rolled was an 18.
Yeah, okay.
Eat
So-
this slice of raven pie. It'll help you build up your strength.
So
We lost our feed.
Oh, sorry.
you take 9 points of slashing damage, and she begins cackling.
Halved to 4?
How does he
Or is that
pronounce?
Yes, that would be half to 4. Yes, and she begins cackling a bit as you hear a roll a perception check. Shakal.
Okay, scroll down. I got a 1.
Everything's normal. Everything's fine.
Not even fighting. It's cool.
However, Waffle Largo,
Wifflebat.
I need
No, you don't get to say anything.
you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
It's your turn.
No, it's not her turn.
Reroll that one.
Okay.
Still the same. So you get to add your saving throw for dexterity plus 4.
10.
So 10.
I don't know what that means.
So some things make us have saving throws for a specific ability.
Right.
So we get to add whatever our saving throw bonus is.
So what?
So it's 10 for you right now.
For what?
For your dexterity saving throw against whatever horrible effect is happening.
So 25?
No, 10. Because you rolled 6, and it's plus 4 for your dexterity saving throw. So it's 10.
But I don't understand what that does.
So something is happening that requires you to reflexively try and dodge it.
Oh, to save myself?
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't know what's happening, but your instincts are kicking in and you're going, ah!
Okay.
So what did you roll?
10.
10. You take 8d6 lightning damage.
What is that?
You take 8 of these of pain.
It means you're probably dead.
Keep track here. 1, 5. So we're 2 in. It's 5 points of damage. The amount and your damage.
Okay.
8. 2. 4. How many in am I?
5.
5. 2. 5. 1.
That is 28 points of lightning damage.
What does that mean? Does that mean I'm dead?
You are not dead. You are unconscious, though.
Not dead yet.
So
Check back on Thursday.
there's a shock of lightning and there's a and you guys turn around. You see that Waffle Largo is flung against the wall and face plants onto the wood floor, unconscious.
Thank you, my friend. My friend
Actually,
Spriggan.
you see what's your name? Spriggan. That there are 2 more people
Snap.
who just came in, similar appearance.
Uh-oh.
You don't see
Our
them yet.
DM's trying to kill us. We should run.
Are you
I
gonna
said
leave me?
one green hag pen.
Here's the funny thing. The first random encounter I rolled was 1 green hag. The second random encounter I rolled was 3 green hags.
Stop trying to kill us.
I'm just doing the books at this point. Roll an intelligence check.
Why?
Reasons.
5.
Okay. Darn.
Spriggan's not smart.
I'd like to roll a
He
perception
thinks none of your
check.
business is her actual name.
Sure.
Three?
Oh man, this house is electrifying. It is now your turn. You are unconscious, and
But
you
I'm
have
unconscious.
you have to make a death saving throw.
So you just roll that and hope it's good.
We may be ending
Yeah,
early
then
tonight,
go.
folks.
17.
17.
So you bubble
No,
in
it's not.
1 success.
Plus this.
No,
right?
plus nothing.
No, okay.
There's no...
17.
Oh, there is. So you bubble in 1 success. Death saves.
Okay.
1 success.
Next up, it is now you.
Spriggan!
So am I awake now?
No,
No,
I'm just
you're just
alive.
not dead.
you're just not dead yet.
You have to continue to not be dead until we can save you.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't really trust that you're gonna try very hard.
There's not very much I can do.
Okay,
I'm a
so...
gladiator.
This is the best I can do. I'm going to drop my beast shape
All right.
for my bonus action.
Oh.
I'm going to step over. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
My real friend. I'll help you find Torin.
Which I need to double check how many dice that is, because I don't use Cure Wounds ever, so this is a new thing for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's not bad. You get 11 points of healing, so you're up at 11 now.
Real quick though, there is
So wait, did I...
So you were dropped down to 0,
Okay.
and then now you're up to 11.
Okay, so I'm breathing.
what level spell is that?
2nd level.
It fails.
Oh, snap. So I don't get any points?
Nope.
You still dead. Currently.
Don't you quit on me!
I don't think she needs more lightning.
It's more like,
I need bread.
it's more like, it's like when you're holding a nice cup of tea, that warmth just like spreading out of you.
Uh-huh.
A blueberry.
All right. So, do you have bonus action or anything?
I
you wanna
used
do?
my bonus action to drop my beast
Oh,
form.
you did. Chakal, it's your turn.
I'm going to try and hit the witch.
All right, roll an attack.
I fail
Are you going to
miserably.
reckless?
Yes, I recklessly attack.
All right, you do so.
I fail miserably.
Okay.
Maybe you should roll like this instead of roll into something.
The hag is going to turn around and make a claw swipe at you. Actually,
No, it's these dice. You should get rid of those
Wow.
dice.
Here, try mine.
Yeah, that one's gotten 2 natural 20s.
Oh,
Nope.
nice.
Whatever you touch
Now you
turns to death.
jinxed it.
Call, make an intelligence saving throw.
Hey! Yes, I like
okay.
that one.
That
Okay.
was
I want that one.
Was it the 20?
I rolled a nat 20.
with somebody else's dice
Roll-
as he was saying to
roll a thing intentionally here.
You can add a d4 to it if you want to.
Oh, good. I want to.
Is it a
What's
one?
this?
Yeah.
Intelligence saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I've got 13.
Whew.
I am also dead.
You see the hag is pointing at you and starts doing some things, and then you start seeing everything is on fire. And then you blink and No, it's not. She's doing a silly at you.
Can I attack her again?
No,
Nah.
not till much later level
Could you
for
switch
a
out?
different class.
Could you switch out sneak for my frog? Same little.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Are you little
Whoops.
again?
Yes, I am little.
Yeah, I'm
Because I
juggling
can't
books.
cast spells when I'm an animal because I can't speak or make hand signs.
Okay, so
Is little your natural state?
Yes.
that is that hag's turn. This hag's going to run over here. And is just going to she's going to attempt hold person on Jakal.
No.
As I look up how hold person works.
Are you marking off their spell slots that they've been using?
I am. Yeah, they have one left, which they're burning right now. As I look up the thing.
Used my two.
Jakal, make a wisdom saving throw.
Chakal's not here. Would you like me to roll for her?
Sure.
I'm not going to use her dice. Her dice are terrible. That was terrible. What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
For Chakal.
She is currently
If I had used her dice,
paralyzed.
Unwise.
it would have been a 17.
She's currently paralyzed. But that is their turn. Are you
Dead.
still conscious?
No.
Unconscious?
She's
I'm
still unconscious
unconscious.
because you counterspelled me.
Make another death saving throw.
So roll that. Again. Good. 10, so it's another success. So if you get 3 successes, then you're stable at 0 hit points. You no longer have to make death saves. But if you get a natural 20, then you regain 1 hit point and come back to consciousness.
If you roll natural 1, you fail to.
Yeah.
And if you're hit while you're down, you fail to.
Yeah, it's not fun being unconscious. That's why I'm trying to save you!
It's how he died.
Spriggan.
Alright, it is now Spriggan's turn.
I will try Cure Wounds again at 2nd level.
Alright, this one works.
Yeah! Maybe I'll roll even better for the heals, even. Actually, I rolled pretty much exactly the same. You rolled exactly the same. You get 11 hit points for real this time.
For real?
For reals this time, you get 11 hit points.
Yay! So now I'm breathing, conscious.
You are conscious. You are actually awake now.
Okay.
You
Spriggan
are,
is on your chest going, Live!
you are lying down on the ground.
Thank you, Spriggan.
I can't lose you like I lost Torin to some woman.
I'm your faithful friend.
It is now.
I owe you my life.
Wait, I have a bonus action.
Oh, yes, it is your bonus action.
I can
Sorry.
give you a vegetable.
You almost were a vegetable.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do anything with my bonus action.
Alright.
Just going to say, you brutes, you fiends!
It is now Chakal's turn. Chakal is going to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll use her dice because
I hear the.
I make a wisdom saving throw.
You are currently paralyzed.
Of course I am. How fair the saving throw, or am I actually making it?
What?
Hmm?
Yes, roll.
Roll.
Don't die. Oh, that's not
Oh.
bad. 15.
15.
You break free of this lock that was on your body, but your turn is over. But you're no longer paralyzed.
Well,
It
that's
is
good.
now their turn. So the one that's right in front of you is going to take a slash, this time at Spriggan.
I'm not in front. Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Ah, don't hit me. I'm tiny and
That's a
adorable.
14 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay. 2. Wait, that's plus things. Oh. 6.
Oh. Oh! Why you got to pick on the little guy?
No.
You look
Spriggan.
tasty.
I may be adorable, but I assure you I do not taste good.
Spriggan, climb into my pocket and save yourself.
The hag over in the corner is looking at you for waking up and is frustrated at that. Roll a intelligence saving throw.
No, so it's just that.
Is that a 0?
Yeah, so just plus 0.
14.
14. You again, like Chakal, you start seeing that the walls start growing spikes, and you blink, and no, it's fine. She's doing a silly. She's doing it silly at you.
It's like that lion.
Lion.
The lion you made that wasn't real.
It's a lion.
I don't know what a lion is. But I
Lion.
However,
The lion is a lie.
yes.
The Spriggan, you see there's a third one in the corner
Well,
there.
I already saw the third one.
Oh yeah, you're sorry. She starts pointing at you and mutters something, and you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
What? A pox upon her, 12.
12. All right, you are sickened.
This is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourselves. A pox upon you in this house.
That is
And your interior decorator needs to be fired.
that is their turn. It is now your turn.
You know, at this point, usually the fight's already over. I'm just going to, cast Cure
Oh,
Wounds.
you do notice though that both all three of the standing hags are staring at that eyeball necklace you have.
I say, Chakol, smash it quick! And I toss it a few inches in front of me.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll try and toss it as far as I can to
Make
Chakol.
an athletics check.
I got this. I'm super good at this
Make a dexterity check.
kind of thing. That is a 9. 9.
That's actually pretty good.
For me, it's amazing.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
I got a 10.
You catch it.
Okay.
You catch it by the string, but you have it.
Can I crush it with my hand axe?
Well, is that is that all your turn, or do you want to do anything else?
Nope. I'm good.
All right, it is your turn now.
I go to crush it with my hand axe.
Make an attack roll.
7?
Would you like to recklessly attack the guy?
I'd like to recklessly attack the guy.
All right.
14!
You hit the eye. Now, where's my D10? Here it is. All right.
6?
It has 1 hit point, so you crush it.
Oh, goody.
Oh, you behaved honorably. One with no name.
It's none of your business.
Or business. One of no business.
The one in front of you crumbles onto one knee, looking very, very rough, and the other two look rather stunned and shaken, and they start feeling the walls around them.
Okay.
Except for the one that's not touching a wall at the moment. That's your turn. It is now
Shit, we're hitting the walls?
their turn.
I think they're blind.
The one
The
that...
hags are...
I think so.
So you recklessly attacked, so the hag has advantage on attacking you,
Uh-huh.
but it has disadvantage because it's currently blinded.
Uh-huh.
So it's just a straight roll against you,
Uh-huh.
which is...
A nat 20.
8 plus 6.
8 plus
14.
6 is
14.
14?
Hits.
That hit. That is
Look at us, we
exactly
have the
my
same-
armor
We
class.
have the same armor class.
That's terrible.
You take 14 slashing damage.
Seriously?
You are still raging,
Yeah.
so it's half to 7.
Okay.
Otherwise, she would have dealt 28 points of damage in one hit, which is a little ridiculous. Alright. It is now your turn. Spriggan.
Well, I can just keep on healing, because that's basically all I can do in this form, so I will cast Cure Wounds at first level on my good friend Waffalago.
Oh, I love Spriggan. Thank you.
So you get 5 points of healing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will Healing Word Trakar,
Thank you.
You mean none such.
and you get 3 points of healing.
Yay. Thank you.
I'll mark that down.
All right, so that's your turn.
That's my turn. Those are
Chakal,
all-
it's your
all
turn.
the things.
Okay. I would like to attack the closest witch.
All right, roll to attack.
Oh, goody! 23.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's not what you rolled.
I didn't want to roll that though.
Did she roll a hitting number?
She was going to. 12.
12.
All right, that hag is dead. So you, when you embed a bit of the sword into the ground itself,
Good
you
work.
pull it out.
Good work. None of your business. There's 2 more of them.
Both the hags
I know!
Well,
begin
you know
shrieking
about one of
and
them.
start fumbling around for the door. The one closest walks over here is fumbling for the door and finds it, opens it up and starts hobbling her way out.
One of them's getting away. Chakal. Not Chakal.
Oh.
None of your business.
I would like to use my movement, since I haven't done that yet, to start chasing that one. If that's possible.
Sure. What's your movement?
30 feet.
You can move diagonally, Ben.
What?
She can move diagonally.
Well, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Why didn't
But
she
she still can move
diagonally
diagonally.
past that way to get to her?
Okay, sure, fine. We'll throw her there. Good for her.
You're leaving us alone with this person
All right.
of ill repute.
This hag bumps into the wall, and that is their turn. Next up
I'm
is
not confused what you think
Spriggan.
the intentions of
When
this
do I
Wait.
get a
witch are.
turn? It's
Waffle
my
on.
turn.
oh sorry, Waffle Largo. Your
Good,
turn.
because while all this has been happening while I've been unconscious, which
I'm
you didn't
sorry-
see
I'm
with
s-
my sleight of hand, I had created out of items in her pantry. I'm sorry to tell you this. Don't listen too closely, but it was animal parts that I was using, of various types and talons from the ravens. But
Can I hear now?
yes, you may. And I mixed together a special bread, which is kind of a brew, and I put it into the stove that they had, and then I fell unconscious, and so it's had time to bake, but it's baked too much, and it has
It's been
exploded.
18 seconds.
It has exploded the stove by this time, and now the walls of this entire place are crumbling down around us.
Cool. Would you like to throw what you think is a Ravenclaw loaf at one of the hags?
Yes, I would like to throw
Make
a
an attack
Ravenclaw
roll.
loaf. Okay. 19.
All right.
Things.
Plus things?
Yeah.
Somehow, you deck the
Deck
The
the
hag.
hag with raven.
No, it's not December yet. No.
and
I
what
love
she was
it.
claiming is she screams out something about her loaf of bread. And Spriggan, you see that this is the potato from earlier with some raven claws sticking out of it.
I
And
don't
she
know
just
what
kind
to
of
put it to.
tosses that. And roll a d4.
It's a root vegetable. What will this tell us?
How much it hurts.
Her?
Yes.
Oh, good. 1.
She
Oh, isn't
takes
that- or a 2.
a point of damage and is confused a bit.
Confused, blind, and mashed.
It is now it's Spriggan's turn.
Now it's Spriggan's turn. I literally do nothing but heal
Okay.
at this point because I've used up my wild shapes. So, actually, not. I'm not. I shall run into the hag's space,
Run, Spriggan, run!
Okay.
and I shall attempt to tie her shoelaces together.
Make a sleight of hand. Make a.
I love this guy
So
so
according
much.
to the rule books, when tying knots, you use your sleight of hand modifier proficiencies, but with intelligence as the base stat.
Cool. That is a natural 1.
Excellent.
You're tying yourself
So
to
it is a
shoelace.
negative 1.
You successfully tie her shoelace. Wait a minute. Oh man, I'm in the middle of this, aren't I?
To yourself.
Don't worry, I got her on the ropes. Oh, she's got me.
Would you like to do a bonus action, or is that your turn?
Can I use my bonus action to extract myself from this predicament?
You may try.
I shall attempt to extract
Roll
myself.
an intelligence sleight of hand check.
6.
Nope, you're in there pretty tight.
You know, Torin was always good at tying shoelaces. There was a strap who could use his own bootstraps.
I would like to attack the witch that's leaving the house.
Alright, let me check something real quick.
Okay.
Blinded. You have advantage on this attack because she's blind.
Cool. I'm gonna need it. Yes! 21.
Alright, you hit.
This, not that.
We appreciate our babysitter.
Should we pay for this?
8.
8 points of damage?
Yeah.
Alright. Math. Okay. Math. Yeah. Alright. Excellent.
If you shift the camera a bit this way, the mini cam.
Oh. There we go.
Eventually it'll catch up.
Alright, so, following that up, it is now their turn.
Yay.
This one is going to attempt to make a attempt to kick at whatever is touching her foot, not realizing that you connected to it.
I get a concussion.
And she just kind of, she's actually waving around the wrong foot at the moment, doing a little hobble dance in the corner. You are feeling quite sick. Oh yeah, make a make another what was the saving throw I made you make earlier for being sickened?
Oh, for being sickened?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It was wisdom.
Wisdom. Make another wisdom saving throw because I forgot to make you have one do earlier.
That's a 21.
Yeah, you're not sickened anymore. You're fine.
I'm still sickened.
This one's going to attempt to run away. And it starts running this way.
Attack of opportunity.
It does get an attack of opportunity, so you can attack it on its way
Yay.
out.
Advantage because they're still blind.
So do I do that now?
Yes.
Advantage. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
18.
18.
Hits.
This, not that.
Jacob!
What does it say?
Hobble dance, more like my acapella.
Take up the lyre.
It's getting there. It's coming.
Go, Jacob.
12.
12 points of damage?
Yes.
Alright. It's starting to look kind of rough as it hobbles its way out there. It is now your turn.
Largo's?
Largo's turn.
Can I use this? Can I be persuasive?
How would you like to be persuasive?
I don't know. I would like to persuade the hag that's bothering me and that's hobbling around to stop doing that and fall over dead.
That's going to be rather difficult. In fact, I think there's a rule that if you tell something to kill itself, it has advantage against that.
So what are persuasive things you can do?
You can try and say if you can try and convince them that surrender and we may be lenient. We'll only surrender and you can eat and you can lick the frosting from the spoon.
I like that actually. Surrender and I will make you marshmallow crepes.
Roll a persuasion check.
11. Wait, do I get that? Plus 5, so 16.
Her ears perk up. I love marshmallow crepes.
And then what do I do?
Then I come in and motorize it, so just keep talking.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Go find Torin. He'll know
Can I
what
keep
to
talking?
do.
It's still my turn? I don't know.
It is currently still your turn for a bit.
Okay, well, you would need to let me up And
You are up.
oh,
You are up. You're
Um,
fine. I'm a little entangled at the moment.
was there the explosion? Oh, not really.
No.
Okay.
That
So-
was all in your
Desperate Hope.
Yes.
The Book of Desperate Hope.
in your culinary vision for
So-
this.
I can be focused. So if you will allow me to begin on the marshmallow crepes, then perhaps you would kindly set the table.
Okay, I can't see it, but
Well, It is your house, so if you would
this
kindly
is my sister's house.
be busy about setting the table,
I'll try.
I will begin.
Oh, I've tipped over her body.
Well, never mind that. Just sweep her aside and let's get the table set.
I do love marshmallow crepes. So
I'm
she's
attached.
currently here with you, latched onto the bootlace. It is now your turn.
Spriggans.
Spriggan's turn.
I shall attempt to free myself once more.
All right.
Wait a minute. Anything that can help me? Sure, why not? I will attempt to use my tinder and flint to burn shoelaces off.
Make a like a survival check for like camping style.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Ooh.
21.
You. You start having a little.
Burn the witch! Burn the witch!
There is starting to grow a little bit of a fire in her shoelace.
Take out like some wool.
It is beginning to burn, but you'll need a bit longer for the full effect.
I'm getting the oven started.
All right.
That's what I would be doing.
Chakal, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to finish
Run up
attacking
and-
this witch.
You're gonna run up to her.
Yes, I'm running up to her.
Are you recklessly attacking? or-
She doesn't need to. She is blind.
That's a good one.
Natural
Nat
20.
20.
All right. So roll your 2d6.
Nice.
Double the dice number.
18 total.
18 total.
18 total. All right.
I am babysitter and calculator.
All right. This hag is looking very rough right now.
Seriously, that didn't kill her?
No.
Okay.
So
Fine.
a
They're
party
resistant to
of
magic items.
level 3 players is supposed to take on 1. You've nearly taken down 1 on your own.
Oh.
I
feel
helped out
better.
quite a bit.
Yeah, you threw her the eye, which did most of the work there.
And now I'm going to burn the witch. Burn
All
the-
right. It's currently their turn. It's going to make a swipe at you with disadvantage.
Who?
Ew.
Okay.
It misses.
I'm just giving her a
Is
hot
your
foot.
armor class 9?
No.
It misses
Good.
and starts running away. The other one currently is kicking her sister's body into a corner, and like where's the dishes? I'm not familiar. Do you know where the silverware is? I do love crepes.
So I wonder if you would like some cinnamon. I have a special cinnamon
Just gonna
flavored
blow cinnamon in her face.
Cinnamon challenge.
Cinnamon cloud.
cinnamon challenge. I wonder if you care for some a special cinnamon concoction that I could put on your
Not a big fan of cinnamon.
Okay. What about musty mold?
Shove a
I
poison
do like
cork
me
up.
some mold,
Well, I have a good musty mold concoction that I could put on there.
but I want the crepes.
Pour
with the
poison
crepes.
cork
Make me
down.
the crepes.
I'm making the crepes as we speak.
Do you have the oven on?
It's on, but I do need some eggs. This recipe calls for several eggs. Can you fetch me some eggs?
I'll try to fetch you some eggs. So she wanders towards the pantry and comes in with about a handful of eggs, about 6 eggs, and she's managed to not crack any of them.
Wow, they were right there in the pantry. How
Yeah.
fortunate
There's a
that they
chicken
were
here
so
too. She goes
nearby.
about chicken.
Nice chicken.
Fresh eggs.
Fresh eggs. That's good. Would you like an omelet with your?
No, I want crepes.
Okay. Well,
If you don't make me crepes, I'm going to burn this whole place down.
I'm working. Well,
Already
would you
on
then?
it.
Well, I would.
Hold your... Wait.
This kitchen feels a little
No.
small, so
Don't
perhaps
drop
you
the weight. Be nice to the chicken.
could go ahead and have a
I
seat
don't know.
over at the table while I am working with this big heavy pan.
Okay. She trips over the body on the way over.
Okay, so I'd like to take a swipe at her with the big heavy pan.
All right. Make an attack roll.
It's the advantage, so you roll twice and take the dagger. Roll again. So,
13 plus. Is there any plus? Or is it just what it is?
what are you attacking with?
I am attacking with the big heavy pan that I have. Just picked up.
Rolling pin.
The
Oh,
rolling
okay,
pin.
it has to
Okay,
roll
then
pin.
17.
17.
You hit her on the back of the head with your rolling pin.
Okay.
Roll damage.
So D4.
This is not my friend. Okay, but we will be friends now.
3. You're friends. 5.
3, 5.
3 plus 2 is 5.
You on the backside of the head. It slowly turns
Watch
around.
out for that chandelier.
Roll a persuasion check.
19.
I didn't know that was here.
Well, you giants always forget how, giants are always bumping their heads on things.
Where is this voice coming from?
This is your conscience speaking. We haven't spoken for a while. You should probably, stop being bad.
I wouldn't go that far. Okay, rolling back around. Now it's your turn.
I'm just burning.
The fire is starting to grow, and now it's getting to a point where you can start breaking a little bit, and you can attempt to make a dexterity.
Yes, please.
Make an acrobatics check, like you're a contortionist trying to get out of the thing.
There's a 16.
You wriggle out, pat your hair out.
Well. So her shoes are on fire now.
Okay.
Well. I really don't know what to do about this. I really have.
Maybe we should try to rehabilitate her.
I don't feel like that's a really,
You're full of healing things.
I heal the
Maybe
body,
she
not
had
the
a-
soul.
Maybe she had a difficult childhood. Maybe
She sure did.
maybe she was hungry when she was a child. Maybe she needs to
Her
eat.
mom was.
I shall, oh, jeez, I don't know. Can I, shove, the hem of her robe into something that should maybe cause her, when she starts to move, cause something to, fall on her or something?
Well, the oven is on. There is a fire in the oven.
Oh, cool. Could I shall take out my 4 feet of rope. It's not very long. But I will, try and make, a little tripwire with it.
Okay, you start, make another knot tying check.
Oh, bloody. I'm not very good at this. Oh, that's good. 14.
How are you? You tied pretty solid knot on one side, knot on the other. It's a little tripwire going towards the oven.
At least I'm
Then
not inside.
on the other side, I say, the oven's over this way.
Okay, she starts hobbling over.
Yes.
She's going to make a dexterity. Wait, hang on. Let me double check the condition thing. I think she automatically fails dexterity saving throws.
That would be awesome. She'll fall into the oven. We're going to Hansel and
Blinded
Gretel our
creature
way out of
fancy and
this.
automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. I'm gonna say she makes the check with disadvantage, because you can still catch yourself from being tripped. And that's a natural 1. So
Oh yes!
We're going to Hansel and Gretel.
she lands right in the oven. Ah!
Quick, close it.
What does heat metal?
That's 2d8.
Wuffledorf, you
Is
forgot to
heat
say.
metal.
Consider
I
it
thought you
like
were vegetarian.
heat metal, so roll 2d8.
6 points of fire damage.
All right. She's that smells like guy. And she's trying to pull her way out. That will be your turn.
Yep,
It is now
that's
Chakal's turn.
Okay. I go to run up to the witch that I'm
You're just
following.
running around the front yard while we're having all sorts of shenanigans inside.
Sounds about right.
I attack.
With advantage.
Yes, I do. That's good. 'Cause
You're going to need it. Oh, nope.
I miss.
Okay.
I'm distracted by the yelling from inside.
On your left.
You swing and miss. Alright.
Okay,
It is now her turn. She takes a swipe at you with disadvantage.
I duck.
12 plus... Oh, 18.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. No raging.
17 points of damage.
What?
She deals 17 points of damage.
Halved
To
to 8.
8.
22.
Lovely. Okay.
Alright. That is their turn. It is now Waffle Iron's turn.
Waffle over. Close the
But
door. Close the door.
I close the door quickly, and
She doesn't like fit all the way in the oven, so her legs and her like hips are
I'm
sticking out.
very strong. So she sort of crunches.
That's a lie.
She crunch. Well, that's true. I am not strong.
Grab a broom handle and start
So-
poking her butt.
That's true. So, but I
Shove her in.
That's a stereotype. Oh wait, you're too
I
tall.
once performed this. I once performed
Oh,
in
wait.
Hansel and Gretel,
You
and
could cast heat
I'm
metal
remembering.
on the oven to heat it up even faster.
Oh, I could do. Yes. I could cast heat metal on the oven to heat it up even faster. It's very persuasive.
You
My little
do you
friend's
want to do that?
freaking- Yes, that would be
All right.
super.
roll 2d8.
But I think she's broken a hip.
It's possible. Roll 2d8.
Okay.
That'd be this one.
5, 4.
So 9.
9. Okay, and roll one more d8. Actually, never mind. Don't ignore that. You said 9.
Yes.
All right.
Points off. And then mark off your last spell.
It is now your turn.
I literally had. Wait, hold on. I might have a thing.
Okay, if you want to keep her in there, I'm just going to, on each of your turns that you're forcing her to stay in there, keep taking the damage.
That was the wrong direction. Sorry, I'm looking to see if I have any oil that I can pour on her.
Pour some oil
Be sure it's not
on me.
healing oil. That would be bad.
In the name of fire.
Not really, but I do have a tiny little torch that I can just light up and boop her with it.
Okay, she takes. Make an attack roll with your torch.
Okay, what do I want me to add to that?
Dexterity.
Cool, that's 11.
As you push this torch onto her, it just extinguishes in her clothing.
Ew, you really should wash your clothing more often. That's disgusting.
Okay, Chikal, it's your turn.
Torin always says that cleanliness is next to godliness.
Attacking her
Yeah.
with advantage.
Yep.
All right.
You call me Torin.
Sorry.
Oh, goody. 16?
Misses.
Dang it!
You woof over her head again. She's going to make an attack at you. Disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
That's a 22 to hit.
Uh-huh. She's really good.
That's a 12, 16, half to 8. What are you at?
I have 3 hit points.
Here's the fun thing. This is just a punching match at this point. Who hits next? Who knows?
How many hit points does she have left? Please tell me.
She looks considerably rough, but a little better than you.
You got this.
A lot better than you right now. Better than you.
Guys!
Alright, it is now their turn. So she made her attack. She's going to attempt to, considering it breaking a grapple to get out. With a 14. You need to make an athletics check to keep the witch from getting out of the oven.
Isn't she burned yet?
She's burning.
Roll really well. It wasn't well enough.
Well,
It's an 11.
So she pushes her way out, that wasn't a crepe. And she's going to make...
Crepe out of you.
that's actually her turn. So it is now your
Shove
turn.
her back.
Shove her
Yeah, I'll shove her back.
Make an athletics check.
Not go well.
Oh. A 5.
Is it higher than 19? Okay, never mind. You do not push her back in the oven.
It's like pushing against a wall.
That is your
No, not
action.
very
Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
You could inspire me, so then I could try and like trip her up into
Oh,
it.
I would love to inspire Spriggan.
All right.
How do I inspire you?
I don't know how to inspire me.
I think I have created a recipe just for you, and it's perfect. You will love it. It's full of acai berries. This is superfood.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds
It's
lovely.
superfood, and it makes you feel like you can conquer anything.
Would Torin like it?
Torin would love it. I actually made an extra serving for Torin. We'll
For
save it.
Torin!
For Torin.
You are very inspired.
Yeah.
Okay. That is your turn. It is now your turn.
I shall attempt to trip her up and make her fall into the oven with my lovely tripwire.
Okay, so the tripwire is there. She's backed up. How are you going to get her to trip over it again?
Just gonna
You could
untie
tie
one
the-
end and just run around her legs.
Tie the chicken to her
I will
shoelace.
AT-AT
Okay.
Empire Strikes Back.
Tie the chicken
Roll
to her shoelace.
a an attack and add your dex.
I love it when you're like, I know I want to do this thing.
Natural
and Gia's
one.
just like,
Okay. As you start running round and round and round, as she's stepping, she steps on your leg. And you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, my poor Spriggan.
and your leg is broken.
No.
It's too soon.
Oh, I
I
have
shall
no more
cast Healing Word on
spells.
myself.
Okay.
My
I
last
can't
spell.
do it.
I get 6 points.
All
6
right.
back.
Your leg is still kind of broken at the moment.
Kind of broken.
So your
It's Healing Word.
Just a
so
little
your
broken.
movement is currently halved.
Oh, joy. So I have 7.5 feet of movement.
Okay. So that's your turn. Chakal, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to attack this stupid witch.
You're on your own, Chakal, if you go down. You have advantage.
Yeah, I know.
So 17.
Hits.
Okay.
I believe me. Roll big.
Come on.
I said roll big! Thank you. 12.
12.
12 points of damage. Whew. She now looks as rough as you are.
Seriously?
It's her turn. She's going to make an attack with disadvantage. Okay, that misses.
Oh, good.
You got this, Chakal.
Wait. What's your armor class?
14.
It was a 13. Alright. So, now this other hag, she's going to take a swipe at you.
Somebody's phone is
Disadvantage.
Somebody's phone.
Well, with a high roll of 10, total
It's
10,
probably Dad's. Excuse me.
she doesn't hit you. It's your turn. So, what is Waffle Iron gonna do?
She's going to,
I think she's Bardic Inspirations.
yes. Yes, she is. She shall come back to the table.
I'm so sorry.
Buffalago, what are you going to do?
What's happening?
It's your turn.
Currently, someone's just stepped on Spriggan.
Oh, my poor friend Spriggan! I must help you. So I use sleight of hand because I don't know what else I can use.
You can use your
Persuasion.
Waffle iron?
your wacky stick on
I can use
on the
my
witch.
rolling pin.
Wacky stick
Or
on
what
the
about
witch.
my? Okay.
Bust their
my rolling
kneecaps.
pin? Yeah. I want to use my rolling pin, and I'm just gonna whack her on her hips.
Just sweep
Okay,
the
make an attack roll.
sweep the leg.
15.
Plus 4, 19.
19.
You hit.
Oh, good.
So D4.
Oh, actually, roll again because you have advantage.
Oh yeah, you might. No, 20. Nope. Okay.
Okay.
So it's still the same.
4.
Plus 2, 6.
6.
All right. All right. Yeah, you smack her on the hip real good.
Has
Ow!
don't underestimate
My
Full
sciatica.
my sciatica. I think she's broken.
No, she's. What's your hit point maximum?
Mine?
Hers is 26.
Cool. She looks as healthy as you started.
We need your cough for this.
I'm busy and trying not to die.
It's currently your turn.
I shall attempt to trip her up again, because the first time worked out so great.
All right, make an attack roll. Just straight attack roll, no advantage because your leg's kind of broken at the moment.
21.
All right, that's fine. You do trip her up, and she's going to make a. She succeeds her saving throw, so she currently.
I thought you were going to give him disadvantage, because that's what you did earlier.
Oh yeah. She still succeeds. She's standing there, but it's going to be much easier to attempt to push her in the oven next turn. Call.
Okay, I'm going to attack her again.
All right.
19.
That
You
hits.
still have advantage.
You still have advantage though.
Roll.
You might get a nat 20.
Better roll, but still.
Better roll, but yeah. 22.
All right.
Now you just need to do at least a bunch of damage.
Actually,
13.
13.
cool. That totally creams her 2 points she has left. That would have killed her last round. Or last round she had 14 hit points. So she is dead.
Your witch is dead?
Yes, I start
Ding
dragging
dong,
myself
the witch is
back towards
dead.
the house.
All right.
Oh, she's.
I crash in the door and discover that you have not killed the one witch!
But she's easier to.
Guys!
I don't attack. That's what Torin's supposed to do.
Well, I'm good at baking.
It's now
well-
her turn.
It's easier to shove her now into the oven.
She's going to
I'm
make a
citrus.
slash at you.
Me?
Yes. That's a 13. Wait, no. Yes, 13 to hit.
Yes.
So she hits
She
you.
hits you.
Okay.
Well, how can that happen?
You take 12 points of slashing damage.
So you are now down at 4. I used all my spells. I'm out of spells. I'm out of wild shapes. It is just me using my sprig ingenuity.
Spriggin'
We need to name this episode a Lollipop Guild.
It is now. That was her turn. It's now your turn.
Or
So
Madame
you
Blanche.
do see that her feet are tied up at the moment.
So I take that chicken.
Yes, the chicken!
I take the
Got
chicken.
the chicken.
And I stick it up her dress so that it will peck her
It's a okay.
and not.
Just shove her. Just shove the chicken into her arms and she holds it and falls back.
Well, I wanted to like capture it in her somehow, like capture it
You
into
know what?
her.
She's in the oven. I shouldn't be suggesting.
Is she in
that.
the oven? I
No,
thought
she's
so.
not in the oven.
That's
But
why
her
I was saying
feet are
just
tied
shove her.
up, and she can easily be pushed in the oven as per Spriggan's teamwork.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Backtrack there. So I get it now. How about I shove her in the oven?
Great. Make an athletics check.
All right.
Does she get like advantage or something cool like that?
She does. She
Is
has
that
advantage.
just what it is?
So roll again and take the higher.
19.
Ooh.
Minus
All right.
1, so
Okay, so
18.
18.
All right. So you push her, and she lands back in the oven. Roll 2d8 of fire damage to her.
I thought I superheated the oven. Whatever came of that?
She got out.
So another one.
It allowed you guys.
9 points of fire damage.
Okay, it allowed you guys to roll the damage twice per round as opposed to just once. So on both of your turns, I was having you guys roll damage on it
Oh, okay.
instead of just once. What was that for damage?
9.
Well, I never
9.
rolled fire damage.
All right. It is now your turn. There is a chicken walking around here at the moment.
That's nice. I can't do anything about that right now because I used all my spell slots. So...
Actually, the chicken's gonna roll initiative.
Yes,
Oh,
chicken,
no.
save us! She grabbed you by the throat. You don't understand a word I'm saying right now. But rest assured that if you could, we would be the bestest of friends. Oh,
Is there
wait.
actually stats for chicken is what I'm looking for.
I know what I
Cat.
can do. I'm going to cast guidance on Waffalago.
Cat, constrictor snake, crab, crocodile, death dog. I'll just use the stats for a death dog.
That's fair. I think that's appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, chicken don't have stats.
Okay. Hold on, let me.
Anyway,
I think they
so I
should.
cast guidance
Not fair.
upon you so that when you make an ability check, you can add a d4 to it. So, like, if you have to make another athletics check to keep her in, you can add this to it as well.
Okay.
Corbin wants you
So
to
I-
make the chicken a character.
I can
We'll
make
see
that
how
happen.
we'll see how that goes.
Don't I want to try to keep her in the oven then?
All right. You will try to keep if she tries to break
I
out.
don't really have any bonus actions. So
All
that's
right.
my turn.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Chikal, it's your turn.
I'm not really sure what's going on or if there's anything I can do.
You see
Felix.
there is a witch. You see there's a witch's
Chop it
butt.
up into smaller pieces.
I
We forgot
roll
to.
to attack the witch.
You have advantage.
Stand back, guys. 17 work?
Yes,
roll
but
twice.
you have advantage.
I know, I'm just checking.
Even better, total 20.
Total 20.
All right, you hit. Roll damage.
8.
Total of 8.
Yep.
You hack in. You pull out. She's still ticking. It is now her turn. She's going to attempt to push her way out of the oven. Is anybody going to try to stop her?
Yes.
Yes, the chicken.
The chicken.
Yes, everybody
Does
would like to
nothing
try
at
and
the
stop her.
All right. So, for those of you who are trying to roll an athletics check,
So you can add this to it.
So mine's a 10.
You have advantage because you're raging.
19.
okay?
12.
Oh wait, so mine's a 10 minus 1?
Yes.
So it's a 9.
So 9, 10.
Spriggan actually crawls on top of her and is now holding like arms and legs, pushing.
Look at that
Her
great
in.
roll for my
Aw.
athletics.
And
Aw, that's so cute.
and meanwhile, you kind of are like slipping on the ground, trying to hold her in.
Like jumping
Meanwhile,
on her
Chikal
head.
just grabs into the dress and holds her further in. That is her turn.
Barbarian.
It is now your turn. If you want to.
First, I'd like to apologize to you for treating you as if you were ungrateful, and I'd be happy to bake you something of your choosing when all of this is over. But,
I'd like to point out she was ungrateful.
Thank
Thank you,
I
Spriggan.
appreciate that. I have 3 hit points. Can you, help me or something?
We're
I'm out
tapped
of all
out
my
at the
spells.
moment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We
be
spent
happy
all of
to
that,
help
you know,
you.
keeping us
If
alive.
you want to try to keep her in the oven, she'll take oven damage.
Oh, okay, I definitely want to try to help you in any way I can at this moment to keep this nasty old hag in the oven.
That would be great.
Okay.
What can you do?
So, pretty much not very good at
You
anything.
can boop her on the
Like,
head.
I can boop her on the head, but actually Spriggan's really the booper.
Okay,
But
well,
I
her head's
will-
Well, I
inside
ca-
the oven, so
I-
I really
I keep trying to break her hip, but apparently she's had a hip replacement. It's titanium or something. It's pretty good. Doesn't seem to be breaking. So maybe I can go for the kneecaps.
Well, if you hold her in here on my next time I feel like I can pick my sword, I can try to cleave her in half or something.
Okay, well, if I break her kneecaps, she can't kick us.
That's a good idea. Why don't you try to
I
do
like that plan.
Roll the breaking kneecaps plan. So roll an attack roll.
Oh.
that?
Yeah, with advantage because she's
Oh,
blind.
yeah.
Okay.
She's blind and in an oven. You have advantage.
Oh, 9.
You actually are just wailing on her kneecap for quite a while,
With
and
a
the leg
rolling
falls
pin.
off. And you hold it; it's a wooden leg.
Oh. This makes so much sense now.
It's now Spriggan's turn.
Why didn't her leg catch on fire when you were doing
I shall
your
cast
magic
guidance
fire
on none of your business.
All right, none of your business. What do you want to do?
So now you can add a d4 to an ability check.
1, 2, whack her with my
concentrate.
great sword.
Roll an attack with advantage.
It's pretty good.
Oh, sorry. Before that, though, you did keep her in the oven, so roll the 2d8 fire damage.
19.
Okay, that's
That's sad.
1. Oh,
That's
9.
you got both sides. You got
9.
9. All right.
Got both extremes.
12.
How do you want to do this?
Huh?
How would you like to finish her off?
This one-legged, busted hip,
Blind.
Apparently, this
blinded,
is an
old woman,
unbustable
face
hip woman.
burned.
I pick up my great sword, cleave through the stove and her body, and just sort of destroy the side of the house.
All right.
Does she go poof?
You go to town on the
She
hag,
makes it loud.
the stove, the
I
pots
like
and
that.
pans. You see there's a book collection. You start hacking that up. You see that there's a window. You smash the window. You grab the shards of glass. You just start rubbing it into. There's a dead chicken that's on the counter at the moment.
Can
You
she
start
save the
rubbing
stripes?
that-
Can she save the striped
I
socks?
leave the chicken alone. I
No,
just.
there's a dead chicken on the counter.
Oh, okay.
What about the ruby slippers?
You see that there is like a faucet pump. You rip that right out of there. You start bashing it into the stove.
The
As soon as
silver
she's dead, can I
slippers.
loot the house?
You may loot the house.
I would like to loot the house too, but I'm looking more for herbs.
All right.
I'm
Maybe
looking for
maybe
money
the
and
house like
or
starts to
pillow.
swirl up in the tornado.
It does not.
Okay.
So for those of you looking for loot, roll investigation checks.
Oops, that's not.
I'll
it.
cast guidance on myself.
I'm not really a looter.
I
kind of
rolled a
person.
2.
But I would like some of this. I have 16,
16. All
But-
right.
Investigation.
Oh,
Plus one,
well,
so it's 17.
17, and I
Well, you
really
find
like
all
some
the
of
things.
this kitchenware.
Okay.
Because I got a 5. Even with my
I'll get something for you. What would you like, Spriggan?
I like herbs. You know, medicinal herbs and things.
I will loot the medicinal herbs.
I start looking around the house and
Can I
then
put this in my
just
backpack?
collapse and start snoring.
Okay. You begin
So
sleeping.
Ben hasn't told you what you found
Oh
yet.
darn it! I
Yeah,
just was
I'm trying to find the page.
medicinal herbs.
This is the wrong page. This is the wrong book. This is useless. This is no good at all. Rewards. All right. So
Are we over time?
a little bit.
We're just gonna loot the house and then.
Oh, that's grand.
Um.
Let's get what loot we can. Medicinal herbs and what would you like? I'll bake you anything.
She's currently asleep on the floor. She started looking at. I rolled a 2 on my investigation, so she was just sort of like. And I have 3 hit points left, so she was sort of just like,
You find a silver ewer.
What is that?
EWER.
EWER.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said A.
No, she didn't. Anyway,
Sound a lot like A. Anyway, it's like a pitcher.
okay.
In addition to finding a, you do find a silk robe with gold embroidery.
I like silk robes with gold embroidery.
In addition to that, you do find about on the rather burnt body, 60 gold pieces.
I'm good at that.
Yeah,
I always get money.
yeah. You find like some mummified bits of things.
Do I add my gold pieces to here?
Yes.
Where
That's
is
on your
that?
second page. And you find a dried mango.
A dried mango?
A dried mango.
What did you say after 60 gold pieces?
60 gold pieces.
Yeah.
A dried mango.
Oh, okay.
Mummified bits of things.
Mummified bips of things.
And the chicken is currently staring at Spriggan uncomfortably close.
Help! If you peck me, go to run away.
That's a 14 to peck.
That hits.
You take 1 point of pecking damage.
Help! I'm being eaten by my friends!
Does that happen often?
No, well, not as often as you'd think.
Run
but
to me! Run to your friend Buffalo.
I shall
Put you
hide
in my
amongst
pocket.
Chakal's stuff.
Okay. You make a stealth check.
21.
You successfully hide in Chakal's hair. Call.
Mmm.
You feel a bit of
brownies.
poking, like on your face, a little poking.
Sort of wiggle my nose and go back to sleep.
Okay.
We're under attack.
You
Wake me
also
after a long
find
rest.
you find a sewing needle, and you find a candle that looks a little different. It's made of a blue wax.
They're scary. They're like the size of cats to me.
What's your armor class, Shakal?
14.
Okay. You take 1 pecking damage.
Ah! I wake up. I am almost dead. Oh my goodness.
Killed by chicken. Here
There's
lies
a
the
chicken
call. Killed by chicken.
Looking at you, and begins
Maybe you should have done totem of the chicken.
pecking at your foot.
I kick it.
Okay, roll an attack.
More like as a reaction, but yeah.
All right.
Instinctive kicking.
9.
9.
Or,
well, 11.
sure.
11? Okay, because its
Mm.
armor class is 10. Yeah. You kick the chicken, roll a d4. Actually, no, it's an armor strike, so it's 1 plus your strength modifier. 3. You kill the chicken.
I go back to sleep.
I come out from Chakal's hair.
No!
And go back in.
So you have that blue wax candle. You have that needle that you found, if you want to keep it. And you also found the silver ewer and a silk robe with gold embroidery.
And dried mango and mummified bits of things.
Yes.
Did you find anything interesting?
I
Did you
found
find any herbs?
some mummified herbs and some dried mango.
Make a
Would you
nature
like some
check.
dried mango?
Either one of you.
How about I help?
You
Because
do.
I'm proficient in it.
Yeah.
All
do
right,
it.
so
Alright, well, then I'll look. 14 for me.
those aren't herbs.
Those aren't. What was she talking about?
The mummified bits of things. Those aren't
Oh.
herbs.
Those aren't herbs. Those are. Do I know what those are?
Mummified bits of things.
Bits of
We'll
things
just
that you
leave it at that.
got from a hag's body.
Those probably belonged to something at one point.
Well, they might have special powers.
Oh, the chat's gonna be calling for your head because you killed Nugget.
Oh. Yeah. Chakals doesn't care. She's asleep.
What is happening?
Yeah, nuggets. They named the chicken, and it's dead.
Oh,
They want
nuggets.
They named it Nuggets. They wanted him to become a playable character, or a NPC,
Party
party member.
I think that's sweet.
It's
Yeah.
very sweet. He's dead
Anyone
now.
have Revivify?
Nope. I'm all tapped out.
Okay.
She's all tapped out.
Anyone want to make any more investigation jigs around here?
No.
No, we're good. Let's. There's
Some
there's
sleep.
not anything here, so I guess we should go back and see if your friends are better now.
Okay.
Shouldn't we start looking for Torin?
Well, she knows where Torin is, so maybe.
Let's just
she
camp
knows
here.
Torin, so maybe Torin will just. That seems like a bad idea.
We killed the owners.
Spriggan, you do make a perception check, Spriggan.
Okay. Perception. 15.
15. You notice that from when you're walking into this hut, there seems to be more space to the hut than there on the outside than there's on the inside. It's almost
We're
like there's
in
a
a
room
TARDIS.
missing. There's less space on the
Oh,
inside.
got it. Sorry.
It's smaller on the inside. You know, I think there's more to this place than meets the eye.
I'm still asleep.
It's smaller on the inside.
Maybe this is Torin's magic castle.
I don't think he has a magic castle, but then again, apparently I don't know much about him since he ran off with somebody. So we should go looking for this whatever secret room or something. I shall cast... Wait, are you better at investigation or me? You're better. I will cast guidance upon you. Look for it, and I'll also help you.
All right.
What are we looking for?
We're going to look for the secret room.
I thought we were over time.
Time has no meaning here.
Okay. 15.
Roll with advantage because I'm helping you, and you also can add a d4. Alright, so 15 for this.
3.
18 plus investigation, so 19.
19? Alright. Yeah, as you're looking, there's this cabinet seems to be weird. Not a lot of stuff on it. And it has a clean path in front of it where there's clutter on the ground in front of other areas.
Chikol, wake up!
Nonsense. Wake up!
By Chikol, I mean none of your business!
None of your business. Your friends are calling you.
None of your business! There's a thing we need moved.
I wake up. I look at the thing that needs moving. What is the thing?
It's a cabinet. It's a giant cabinet.
I move the cabinet.
Roll a strength check.
Why is your answer always sleep? Reroll that. That was a cat. Natural 20.
Nat 20.
You walk over. Just throw the whole thing over.
Can I
That was
kick it?
helpful.
Kick it a bit too. And you do see that there's a door.
I push the
crawl-
door open.
It's locked.
Is it
I
in the wardrobe?
crawl under the door.
All right. It's a bit of a tight fit, so make it an acrobatics check to squeeze through.
14.
You squeeze through. It's not too hard.
What do my wee eyes see?
You do see that there appears to be a few magic wands, a bit of jewelry that seems to be slightly magical as well.
Look at all this magic. Guys, do you see all the... Oh, wait.
Unlock the door, Spriggan.
I don't know how to do that.
Stand back! I grab out my
I run!
my hand axe. And
I hobble!
Right.
I hobble.
I grab my hand axe and I cut around the lock.
Make 3 attack rolls on the door.
Look at all this magic
Okay,
that
that's an
Idris
8.
would have totally loved.
A 10
Okay.
and a 21.
Okay. So 2 of those hit. Roll hand axe damage.
D6 plus 2.
Okay. 3. 7. 6.
3 and 6. is
all right.
9.
So the first bites in a bit. The second one bites a bit. You see the door starts splitting open. It's almost there. You can almost break through.
Okay. I think I'm gonna push my shoulder into it and kind of.
So that'll be like
Force it
a unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Roll attack.
That's like a what?
11.
11.
So that's how many points? It's 1
3.
plus. All right, so it's 3. You shoulder your way through, and you manage to not step on Spriggan. He's about 10, 15
Oh,
feet
poor
away.
Spriggan.
And yeah, you see there's a few wands in here. You see there's yeah.
I start collecting stuff off the shelves.
All right.
I
Are
collect
there-
Spriggan because his poor
Uh,
leg.
Are there any herbs?
You do find a few herbs in here that are a little interesting looking.
Ooh, we shall collect the herbs.
And you find
Interesting
a
herbs.
deck of cards.
It's way
I
too
take the deck of cards.
Okie dokie.
interesting herbs.
And then I want to go back to sleep.
All right.
Cards are way too big for me.
So you find the deck of cards. Spriggan, you find a ring.
Nice look.
Yeah, it is about this right size. Oh, you draw a card. What does the card say, Chakal?
Sweet! I grow a pair of wings, giving me a flying speed equal to my walking speed. And this lasts for 4 days!
So you angelic eagle wings sprout from your back.
Sweet.
Anyway, so you could wear this ring as a circlet. It is a rather thin ring.
Do you think this looks good?
It's fit for a king, and you are a king.
Would you like to identify it?
No.
Yes.
She has no spell slots.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't.
You can roll an Arcana check on it though.
Yes.
All right,
I will
do so.
cast guidance, so you can add a D4 to it.
There it is. 14
Plus Arcana.
so
Plus 2.
16.
16. You see that there's actually several you see there's like a symbol for life, and you see that there's a small rune which means either dinner or chicken or something like that. But life and chickens.
So maybe we can use it to bring back our chicken.
That seems like a bad plan right now because I can't make it my friend.
Why can't you make it your friend? If it comes back to life, it'll be your friend forever.
Because
And it'll have a magic life, so it won't die.
actually, it's more of I can't force it to be my friend. I can try doing it,
But
the
it'll be so
normal
grateful to
way.
you.
Sure. Could you carry me over there?
Yes, I'd be happy to carry you over there.
You also find 2 magic wands. You don't know what they do.
You have a lot of things on you that you don't know what they do.
You have another blue wax candle. And rummaging through a bit of stuff. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Leather.
Leather? Okay. Cool. Back to you guys.
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm in light armor.
No, you're not wearing any armor.
Oh, am I not?
She wears no armor.
Okay.
I wear clothes.
She wears
But
costume.
you do find a suit of leather armor that has smoke coming from it. All right. So, what are you guys doing?
Comments?
No, she's riding smoking leather armor. Smoking. Maybe this is a circlet of chicken mancy.
Are you attempt to use the?
Chicken
I will attempt to Charles Xavier the chickens. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know what this ring does.
Do. Which book am I using? Do.
I have to go and see if I can find a copy of Jingle Bells for my 5-year-old PhD.
Yeah, I have to wrap this up. I can't be here more
I
time.
know. Sleeping time.
Yes. Time to sleep.
Okay. So the creature, as you begin focusing on this ring and focus on the creature, I need you to roll an Arcana check.
Can I cast guidance on myself before
You
I do
may.
that? Cool. There. That wasn't my intended roll, even though it was a 4. It's not an intent. No, hey, I rolled a 4 anyway. It's 19 minus 2, 17.
All right. The there's this diamond that's in the in this ring. It begins cracking.
Oh,
Cracking. And
like
you
an
see
egg?
Light starts sparking through, focusing on the chicken, and then the diamond shatters. You take 1 point of damage from that.
Ow!
And you see the
My
chicken
brain hurts.
rises a bit off the ground, rights itself, faces towards you, and then
Rise!
and it walks over to you in a less threatening manner and kind of doesn't peck at you, but like nudges you. Give it a hug.
I give it a hug.
All right. You now have
All is forgiven.
a chicken with 1 hit point.
Yay!
Chakal. Need you. So yeah,
Bow down to the chicken mancer.
so you still have the ring, although the silver of it has been dulled, and the diamond that was in it has been destroyed.
But It was all for the life of a chicken.
Yes.
And
It was
now the chicken lays
totally-
golden eggs, so it's all good.
It was totally
Silver
a
eggs.
ring of Revivify, and I just wasted it on a chicken.
No, it was Ring of Chicken Revivify.
Right.
So specifically for the
For chickens.
only works on poultry.
Yes, only works on poultry. Or avians, you're not entirely sure.
Not poultry.
But yay!
Nugs is reborn.
And like,
Chakal!
don't worry, fella. In like 8 hours, I can ask you your name. So for now,
Does he speak?
He speaks chicken.
the
Chakal,
chickens.
chakal, 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 chakal.
Chakal!
None of your business.
None such.
Hannah! Nanny!
Well, for now, I guess I'll just. What is this creature called?
Chakal.
Chakal? That's what these things
We
are
should
called?
ask. What is this chicken called?
They've named it Nugs.
Nugs. That's right. Nugs.
No, I'm asking Waffalago what a chicken is.
Oh, this thing is it's a friend. It's somebody to give you a ride. It's not a very good flyer. It's actually not a very good walker either, but
What's it
it's
called?
very soft. It's a chicken.
Chicken?
We call him Nugs.
We do?
We do.
Okay, Nugs the chicken.
Nugs. I promise I will not cook the chicken. Well,
Thank you.
So Nugs the chicken is alive.
I want to kick it again.
The intervention.
More like fan intervention, but yeah.
Okay.
I shall ride Nugs the chicken off to find none of your
Chakal
business's
has found
friends.
the couch and is taking a nap.
There is no couch.
She has made one.
Out of the corpses of two of the hags, she has,
Oh, we could just sleep here.
no, it would be good if we slept here.
Alright. So you guys go
Well,
to
let's
sleep.
find a piano corner to start playing Waltz of the Sugar Cookies.
You guys go to sleep for the evening. Chakal, you have some odd reoccurring nightmares about the Ruby, the York Village, and
Cool.
stuff. It's normal. It's weird.
Aren't we great, keeping watch throughout the night and stuff?
Yeah. But before we go to sleep, I've baked a bunch of muffins for none such.
Did you wash your hands first?
I did.
And you didn't use the oven because it was cleft in twain.
No, I have my ways. I'm a baker.
All right.
I have friends in the guild.
All right.
That's not how the guild feature
Yeah.
works.
It is in my mind. So, good night.
That
night.
was...
You guys have a nice rest because, and you guys have a nice rest, and you head back to the camp where Chakal first came from.
I am writing upon Nugs.
You are riding upon Nugs. Chakal has wings now.
Mm-hmm.
My friend has wings.
You head over, and as you
Found a pencil up my sleeve
go to the camp, you see everyone
because I've been wearing this jacket all day.
is still currently asleep, but the horses are awake.
Mm-hmm.
And Stefan
I shall
is standing up.
ritual cast Speak with Animals,
All right.
and I shall ride Nugs up to the horses and say, "Hello, my name is Spriggan. Have you seen Torin?"
What? Dude. I think we should lay off the shrooms we found in that stew. The horse goes over. Why? Oh,
Hello.
it's a little man, dude. The first horse looks at him. So, like, do we eat him?
No,
Oh,
please
gee.
don't.
He's talking. This is so weird.
Nugs, have you seen Torin?
Nugs pecks at the book a bit. No.
Okay.
We're on?
Yes.
I didn't know we were on.
Yeah, we're still on.
Sorry.
So you guys are currently at the camp.
I am
Stefan
talking
is
with
awake, and he's leaning against his helper like,
Shall ride Nugs over to Stefan. Hello, my name is Spriggan. Have you seen my friend Torin?
Hold on. Sorry. Who or what are you?
My name is Spriggan. Have you seen my friend Torin?
Are you hungry?
Famished, actually. He looks over at the picture. And yeah, I have actually. Well, I mean, I haven't seen many people's two shields before. Recently or?
Yes, we got separated.
Well, I haven't seen recently, but about a few weeks ago, I was forced into service on a pirate ship, and we fought another vessel that was heading towards this island. And there was a man with two shields on that vessel, and they escaped, got away. It's very possible he's on this island, but I haven't seen him here.
Well, I know he's on the island.
Huh.
I think we took a ship here. What's a ship?
It's one of those wooden things that floats on the water and air, wind pushes.
Yes.
Back. Okay.
It
yeah.
was definitely a ship.
Well, I haven't seen him recently, but best of luck on your search.
Well, none of your business knows where he is, so I'm just gonna, stick around here for a while.
That
thought I was
sounds
dreaming.
fine to me.
Lovely. Oh, and this is my friend Waffalago.
Nice to meet you, Waffle Largo, and he shakes your hand.
Well, it's nice to meet you, and I'm
And
so
this
glad.
is Nugs.
Nugs, our chicken.
Hi, Nug. Talking to a chicken.
And here's some bread for you.
Thank you.
Do you like fudge? And raisins?
I haven't had fudge, so
Well, that's something you have in common with none of your business.
I'm
That's
so
fudge.
confused.
Am I standing there?
You are.
It's yumminess.
I'm just standing.
You have wings.
Yeah. Pretty sweet.
Nugs has wings.
He does. How did you get wings?
On a card?
Check.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have my cards. My dice away.
It is none of the dice.
I roll it's 23.
Ah,
Sure.
Idris was much better at handing out cards. True.
Whoops, I'll just take the bottom one. Lovely.
He dies.
Where's my D10?
That's what you should name this episode. Where's my D10?
You look at Stefan as he suddenly, I feel weird, and he shrinks down, very small. He's now about your height, with a large bulbous nose, long pointy ears. Okay. This is odd. He is now a gnome.
A gnome.
He's a gnome now.
What happened to the giant?
I think I'm a gnome now.
That was me? Okay, this is weird.
If it makes you feel any better, you're still a giant to me.
Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna go wake up the others, and I'm gonna take a bit of a rest.
I'm taking a rest too.
We already took a rest.
Oh, whatever.
I'm taking a rest.
Okay. Will you be joining us on our extended journeys, Wafflelargo? We're
Probably.
raiding an orc village, apparently.
I need to go off to find my guild members.
Okay, well, Tyrion Town is that way, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for the adventure. Thank you for helping me defeat those hags. I really
Oh, yeah.
I appreciated your
Did
help.
it inspire you?
You inspired me, Spriggan.
Great to have you anytime.
You're my friend, Spriggan, and I'll
Hold
still
on,
bake
hold
for
still,
you.
and I will make a sketch of you
Nonsense.
so that I'll remember what you look like.
Aw.
Nice to meet you, Whifflebat. See you another time.
Waffle.
So as Stefan the gnome goes to rest, Call falls over probably in the mud somewhere to sleep more.
Don't worry, I shall watch over the camp with Nugs and my horse companions, whom I can still speak to for like another 9 minutes or so.
Bro, he's still talking, bro. This is weird.
Alright, men, we're going to keep watch and make sure no shenanigans happen in this here camp whilst our companions rest peacefully.
Alright. Do you know what a shenanigan is? I don't know, I think it's like oats or something.
It's trouble! Trouble! I'll whip this camp into shape and make it into a fighting force worthy of Torin.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
Long live the Chicken Mancer!
So, you guys complete your rest. For those of you who are resting again, you go along on your way. And that's where we're going to leave it off for this episode. So, have a seat. We're signing off.
We're gonna sign off.
So, thank you so much for watching that episode. I'm Ben Anderson.
Hannah Anderson.
Micah Morrow.
Deborah Anderson.
It's the Anderson Club and our babysitter, Micah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's been surreal.
Yup.
Sure has been.